all right. It says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Who we got up in here? We got Coach 67 Sports TV is in the building. What it do, bro? P. Paul is in the building. Lewis Hinton. Stephen L. the Mizak. Mark Wonderlynch. Miami Snoopy 305 up in here. Jalen Hudson. Young World. The homie Insane up in here. Let's see here. Says slip the jab. Raptor 691. Fresh Produce. Salute. DP Rocker, what it do? Dre Dean. The brother Jared Levin Green in the building. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Cadillac Red. Del Reeve. HC Boxing. Let me see here. Joseph Brown is in the building. Anwar Willis. Craig in the building. The homie Rod Neal. King Strick. Ronnie Keno in the building. Justin Cash. Miracle Taz. The brother Act in the building. The Sensei Stormy B-Man up in here. Kodo J-Bo. Sports Guy 17. We got Dion. Macaholic. Terrell Bowen. That's Terrell Cowell, and my bad. Isaiah W. Salute. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I can't read all y'all, but salute to everybody that's in here. Smash that like button. Let's get the likes all the way up. Shout out to my brother, Joe Townsend, coming through standing on LDBC business, representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company, you dig? Yes, indeed. Give me 1 second here. Let me get 1 second here. What the hell going on with this thing? One second here. One second. Bear with me. I'm trying to fix something. All right, here we go. Let's get down to it then. All right, y'all, we in the building. So here we go. We got some good news. Good news. All right. Here we go. Devn Haney says on his Twitter that next he will be fighting Keyshawn Davis. And he also said on his Twitter, that's what I was looking for, he also said that he's fighting both Davises, Keyshawn and Tank. Right now, this is the issue with the situation. Tank and his team have started negotiating with Devn the Dream Haney. However, Tank and his team want the fight to happen early next year. Okay, so that's where we have an issue. and that's why Devin them they can't sit back and just let um hold on, can't they can't sit out because Tank has already played games in the past. We know how he do, so they can't sit out and don't fight nobody this whole year waiting on Tank for next year. Because if what if Tank decides he's not gonna fight Devin, then what? You know what I'm saying? So Devin has made the decision to go ahead and take care of Keyshawn Davis first, get him out the way. You know what I'm saying? Take care of Keyshawn, and then after that, if Tank still wants to smoke, then they're gonna go after Tank Davis. Now I'm gonna say this right now. I don't want to hear nothing from Shakur Stevenson or his fan base, right? Because when Devin beats up Keyshawn, we already know Devin wants to fight Tank. So at that point, I don't want to hear nothing from them running around talking about, oh man, uh, oh why Devin don't want to fight Shakur? Why he scared of Shakur? I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying I don't want to hear nothing from him. Now I don't care if it's Tank Davis next after Keyshawn or if it's Shakur. I want Devin to fight both of them anyway. Shout out to Sniper in that super chat, that 2-piece. Appreciate the love, family. What's up, Nina Brown? What it do? Said Tank gonna wait and see how bad Dev beats up Keyshawn. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. But like I say, Devin Haney beating Keyshawn Davis to me makes Devin Haney number one pound for pound, especially considering that people on the internet is acting like that's the fight that they want, acting like that's a better fight for against Shakur Stevenson, right? For Devin Haney. So since Shakur is saying leave me alone and about all this old mess and his fans are trying to protect him and all that kind of stuff, yeah, Devin beat Keyshawn. Devin should be number one pound for pound. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else. Right? And the fact that this kid, Devin Haney, wants to fight all those guys. He wants to fight Keyshawn, right? He wants to fight Tank Davis. He wants to fight Shakur Stevenson. Prince of King, what it do? So with all that being said, Devin is just different, bro. He different. You know what I'm saying? He built different. He a stomp down warrior. He don't run from no smoke. And now all the captain got Keyshawn in trouble. See what I'm saying? All that this need for him to believe that Devin's afraid of him, the need for all these people to try to act like Dev's scared of this dude or something. Devin has said countless occasions that he wanted to fight Keyshawn, and he would fight Keyshawn. But the bigger fights are Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. Like, that's common sense. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna do the same thing y'all did to Brian Norman. We already know this. We already know what's gonna happen. Keyshawn finna go up in here and get beat up, and then y'all gonna swear up and down that Keyshawn only had 15 fights, he wasn't ready. This and that. Devin's so much bigger than him. Y'all gonna have a million excuses. I already know it. Y'all know it. We're just waiting to hear them. They're gonna start coming out. And as the fight get closer, you're gonna start seeing people picking Devin Haney. They're gonna try to lessen, all of a sudden demote Keyshawn, so act like he's not that good and stuff, just in case Devin beat him. It's disgusting, fam. Straight up. He said they're giving Devin 20 days to negotiate with Keyshawn. WBO. Yeah. Devin going. He gonna fight Keyshawn. Yeah, he gonna fight him. Like I said, the only thing that can stop him from fighting Keyshawn is if Shakur raises his hand and say, "Let's do it," or if Tank Davis decide he want to fight right now. But Tank say, "Hey, I want to fight you this year, not next year." Then Devin, you know what I'm saying? He'll fight Tank. Brother Code 10, what's happening? Slip the jab say, he said, "Nope, I'm so tired of hearing he wasn't ready, or he was green. If you're a professional fighter, you ready." I agree. Macaholic says, "I got Devin stopping Keyshawn in 5 or 6 rounds." Yeah, I got him stopping Keyshawn too. It's gonna be embarrassing for Keyshawn. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be embarrassing. All that tough talk, all that. I tried to warn him. It ain't. Keyshawn will never be looked at as the same again after this. After this, Keyshawn's done. My brother BFTB boxing in the building. Where do BF? Yeah, so he ain't never gonna be the same Keyshawn after this. But wait, let me share my screen. Share my screen so I can show y'all Devn's tweet. Alrighty, so as you can see, got haters in Devn chat talking crazy. Let me see. Let me find Devn tweet here. Right here. This ain't the right one. Let me back up and back on up. So somebody in Devn chat says, "Nigga, stop being Shakespeare. Who you gonna fight?" And Devn says, "I just told you, one Davis after another." Right now, so he's gonna fight Keyshawn, and then if Tank is serious about fighting him early next year, he gonna step on Tank too. He gonna step on him too. So all this notion that Devin Haney somehow some coward or he's scared or all this stuff, he running from somebody. Y'all make sure y'all keep the same energy with this Keyshawn. I'm telling you, keep the same energy with Keyshawn. I don't want to hear nothing from you dudes trying to diminish Keyshawn all of a sudden now. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to see it. What's up, St. Louis Mix? Shout out to Todd French 600 is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says, "I have no faith they will get in the ring with Devin." Yeah, I don't got no faith in it either. I'm just hoping for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, tell them. You know, tell them what they're gonna really do. Let's see here. Shout out to the homie Nino Brown Boxing is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, "I like this fight with Key better." He says, "The catch weights need to be off the table going forward. If Shakur want to get back, for his little bro, go to 140." I agree. That's how I feel. I feel like since Shakur has publicly turned down a Devin Haney fight after Devin agreed to your terms of 144 catch weight, and then you move the goalposts again, right? Trying to make him give up his belt and all kind of stupid stuff, right? At this point, when Devin beats Keyshawn, right? When Devin is in the driver's seat, like he's been anyway, I don't want to hear nothing from. No, ain't no more catch weight. I ain't coming to no 144. You bring your behind up to 147. You had your opportunity to fight me at the catch weight. You ducked up out of it. Wrong with Soul, say facts because they doing it to boost with in the Xander fight, yeah. But that's what they do. They hype up these guys and tell you, oh, this person gonna get beat, this and that, and then as soon as the person you pick gets stepped on, then everybody start backtracking. There's a whole bunch of people in my chat. Some dude I blocked him early this morning. He up early in the morning hating, man. All in my channel, watching videos, watching my old live stream, well, my live stream from a couple days ago, talking crazy and all this other stuff. Who Devin can't beat? Devin, he's not that good. Y'all hyping up Devin. So you know how YouTube will show you somebody's. If you click on the name or whatever, it'll show you like the old comments on your video. So this dude been here hating for a while. This dude was all in my comments picking Brian Norman. Oh, you gonna be crying. You gonna be crying when Brian Norman stop Devin. Yeah, what you gonna say when Devin? What's gonna be your excuse when Devin get knocked out by Brian Norman? You think that dude came back and ate his crow? Nope. All he did was just move the goalpost, and now he's saying Keyshawn gonna beat Devin, right? Powerhouse Watson said the only thing I do like about this fight is that Keyshawn is Shakur's friend. What's up, Coach Hudson in the building? Yeah, but that's what these dudes is on, man. They on that funny type of time anyway. So um, at the end of the day, um, I can't wait for the fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Devin beat up on his boy Keyshawn so I can talk crazy. I'm gonna talk super duper crazy. I'm telling you, Keyshawn, yeah, he good, but he not on Devin Haney level at all. He gonna be too aggressive. He gonna come up in there trying to prove a point. He gonna be trying to knock Devin out. Gonna be swinging for the fences. Then he gonna see how strong Devin is. He gonna get hurt, and he might try to foul himself out the fight, do something goofy. He said, "Can Keyshawn make weight?" Uh, yeah, he should be able to make 147. He should be able to make 147. If he missed 147 weight, then there's something wrong with this dude. Straight up, brother Drew Titan LLC in the building. What it do, Drew? Yeah, if he missed 147, there's something just wrong with this dude. Straight up. Yeah, so they got 20 days to come up with a situation, negotiate. But I know the WBO has ordered that they made Keyshawn the official mandatory in order to fight. It's going to be a 75-25 split. We know that 75% for um, Team Haney, 25 for Keyshawn, and they shouldn't give him not a dime more. If I'm building them, I'm not giving Keyshawn no. It's 75-25, period. You ain't getting nothing else. You ain't getting nothing else. He said it's gonna go to first bid. Okay, good. That way they can snatch it. Let Devin them snatch it up. Yeah, good. That's good because we sure don't. I don't want to hear nothing about this dude talking about some. Oh, the Haney's ducking me, man. They won't give me 40%. Man, shut up, bro. You ain't getting nothing. But weirdo, you gonna jump in the way of a fight. You was supposed to be the one fighting T.O. You let Shakur steal that fight from you. Said give Boots an opportunity, he would shock the world. Boots against who? Drew said Kunshan about to get the brakes beat off of him, and I have no love for anyone on that list except Brian Norman. It's facts. So Henry stops Keyshawn at 10, in my opinion. I agree. I think he's gonna stop him in the second half of the fight. It might be early. I think it's gonna be the second half of the fight. What's up with the neat? Yeah, I think they're gonna line them up. You say Fundora Ortiz doesn't want it, but now Boots is the champion. He can't say no to him. Yeah, I seen. I heard Sebastian Fundora ducked Boots. That's not a surprise. I told you, but I don't like Duke. I don't like Fundora. Fundora, he openly ducked people and don't get no criticism. He openly did it, like how he ducked Terrence Crawford that time. No criticism whatsoever. Mm-hmm. You said Key might stop Dev. No PED. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. When did Devin Haney test positive for PEDs? What are you talking about? Y'all just be having your own made up delusional stuff y'all be saying, bro. Just delusional. I think a lot of y'all got like some type of schizophrenia or something, man. There's a lot of weird mental health stuff going on the internet. A whole lot of it. I just be saying stuff and just like, well, what are you talking about? Said Key's gonna do something crazy. Um, when he started losing the fight, I agree. Oh, you said because Ryan popped dirty. What do you mean? You said, oh, I can't. You talking in? You are you saying that Ryan knocked out Devin Haney? Is that what you saying? Or you saying Ryan tested positive for juice? So have you seen the criticism Boots is getting for the third round? Although, let's see. I seen what they were talking about with Boots. Um, yeah, I seen that. I seen Boots. He got wobbled in the third round and all that. I seen it. He still won. He won the fight. He stopped him. Made him quit. Rod Neal said you just hope that the fight between Devin and Keyshawn is in the U.S. so you can have a chance to attend. Devin is gonna do him worse than he did Brian Norman. He gonna stop Keyshawn because Keyshawn really think he him. He really think he that dude. And he gonna go up in there and start getting embarrassed and he gonna panic. He mentally weak. He fragile. Facts, BF. Said thoughts on potentially Wilder versus Usyk. Um, well, the reason why I haven't done a video about it is because Usyk has taken us down this path like 3 other times, 4 times, and I'm just tired of Usyk. Like, dude, if you're gonna fight Wilder, and shut the fuck up, bro. Like, what did you? All you keep using Wilder's name, using his name, and then you end up fighting some weirdo or something. Like, what are you trying to do, Usyk? Do you want to fight the champ or not? Top friend 600 in super chat that too. The two-piece appreciate love says um, said them spicy wiener 300 at strokeydough.com MFers. I don't know what the hell. So Freedom's March. Yeah, but I would love for Usyk and Wilder to finally fight because I'm riding with Wilder. I'm gonna shock the world. Shout out to AB in the cash app. Appreciate the love. AB says for the Patreon. Hey man, thank you. Shout out to everybody that's sub to the Patreon. I got some more Patreon content to upload too. Shout out to the brother, not at 86 in the super chat with that 10 piece. Appreciate the love, family. He says, salute, General, and salute to the mighty LDBC. Appreciate the support, fam. Yeah, Usyk dropped the belts. There's a lot of politics involved with that, so it doesn't matter. If Wilder beats Usyk, Wilder's still going to be considered the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. Todd French 600 back in the super chat with the 2 piece. Appreciate the love. It says those weirdos on your channel talking trash. Yeah, I know. They be just what they do. I know what you meant. Yeah, it's gonna be a good scrap though. So Dev doing what he always do. You know what I'm saying? Wilder doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh man, Wilder shouldn't fight Usyk. Oh, Wilder don't deserve this. And how you gonna say what this man deserves? A former heavyweight champion of the world. That's what I'm saying. Dudes be so afraid of Wilder getting back on top. You know what I'm saying? They're so afraid of it, dude. Now I just don't get. I don't understand how any of y'all dudes call yourself boxing fans. And y'all terrified for everybody. Y'all terrified to look at. Y'all need to go find something else to do. Straight up. Y'all terrified of watching boxing. You make excuses up for all these dudes ducking each other. Then you want to say stuff like this person ain't ready for this fight or that fight. That's all y'all do. I mean, hellified excuses. What's up, Lewis Hinton? Yeah, but anyway, so hopefully Tank Davis is serious about because this is the furthest they ever got in negotiations and talking about a potential fight. So you know, so it's looking good, because especially right now Tank needs some money. He needs some money, so he want to do what he got to do. So I think Wilder performed better against Usyk. I mean, against Chisora than Usyk did. Yeah, he did. That's another fight. Everybody picked Wilder to lose. Oh, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. Chisora gonna do this and Chisora gonna do that. All right, that's what they said. Wilder beat them, but then people start whining about the fight wasn't good and the 2 old guys need to retire. The fight didn't look good. Shut up, man. But Usyk just fought a kickboxer. Man can't box a lick, and he didn't basically beat up on Usyk for most of the fight. Absolutely slipped a jab. Yeah, but I want to know what's going to happen with Shakur. What's going to happen with Shakur now? Because is he going to fight O'Shaquie Foster? What's Shakur finna do? What he finna do? Because Devn just pulled his whole card in front of the world, and I'm glad everybody's seen this because a lot of the podcast hosts, and sports channels, and stuff like that, a lot of them have just said they tired of Shakur. I mean, I'm tired of this dude, man. You can't. You publicly said I have no problem fighting Devin Haney, but it got to be at 144 because he's bigger than me and this and that. And prior to you saying that, you said that you would fight him at 147. It wasn't no issue. Then you switched it to you got to be a catchweight at 144. Cool, because you thought Devin was going to say no. You did a whole world tour saying what you're gonna fight Devin at 144. As soon as Devin say let's do it, I agree. You move the goalpost to my son. Well, you gotta drop the belt because let my brother fight for that belt. It's like this is disgusting, bro. This dude's absolutely disgusting. The cowardice from Shakur's dudes running around with Terrence Crawford all day and Floyd Mayweather and acting like you one of them guys and stuff, but you scared of losing. HC Boxing is in the building with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, bro. He says Dev gonna beat Keyshawn out his boots, and we all gonna see Keyshawn dirty white socks. Just watch. uh, uh, Joe Black says, so you still dislike Keyshawn Davis, even though he wants smoke with your favorite fighter? I don't get it. What do you mean? Am I supposed to like him now? No, I don't like him. I want Dev to beat him up. What has Keyshawn done where I should be like, oh, I like him? What's he done? He's an idiot. You say you're still acting like he's a sucker or something. Because he is a sucker. Yeah. I never disliked him because I thought he didn't want to fight Devin. I disliked him because I dislike Keyshawn because, for one, he's a crash out. Um, he glorifies stupid stuff that he really ain't got really ain't. He not even about the life that he tries to portray. He grew up in a boxing gym, but he want everybody to believe he from the hood and he done this and he done that. And just shut up, bro. Just be quiet, bro. He's an idiot. Then he always hating on Devin Haney, how he grew up with his father. You know what I'm saying? Calling the man light skinned for no weird reason. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Yeah, so later for Keyshawn. What's up, Fire Frequently? Um, yeah, I think Wilder gonna get the Usyk fight. At least I'm hoping. I talked to Champ the other day, texted him the other day. So they working on it. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. So Keyshawn needs to start drug testing right now. Yeah, they'll get him. They'll get him. I can't wait, dude. I'm telling you, I can't wait. I can't wait to see Devin beat this dude up, bro. Just so he can kill all that little fake persona he got of like he's somebody. Regis did all that talking about somebody going to private school. Well, you're a private school kid. Oh man, you be just doing the private school, man. You in private school. You ain't from the hood, man. Private school, man. Then when they got stepped on by a private school kid. Same thing will happen to this boy here, Keyshawn. Mm-hmm. What was the part that really irritated me is Shakur fans want Devin to fight Keyshawn because they're trying to save Shakur. They're not sure or confident that Shakur can beat Devin, right? But they do know Devin had made Shakur look like a fool. They know that. They can't deny that fact. But so what they're doing is they're trying to buy them some time. They're hoping that Keyshawn can get lucky or something like that and beat Devin. But this is the part that's going to really irritate me is that when Devin beats Keyshawn, okay, you're not going to demand that Shakur fights Devin next. You're not. And you're not going to demand that Shakur go up to 147 to fight Devin either for the belt. You're not going to say that either. No. I ain't gonna do it. Y'all gonna continue to act like Devin picking on this dude. So 1 minute, Shakur is all in Devin ring after Loma fight, mugging him and staring him down like he want all the smoke in the world, and accusing Devin of ducking him and all kind of nonsense. Now that he's hunted and Devin want him, you know what I'm saying? And Devin wants to fight now. Now you making excuses and copping pleas. I'm telling you, bro, this dude's a clown. Never in my life have I seen fighters trying to, you know, arguing on the internet about who's smaller. I'm small. I'm small. All last year, all them little ninjas was running around talking about how big they was. Oh, you ain't even that big. Oh, I'm bigger than you. Little dudes always argue about how big they is. Right? They always trying to act like I ain't that small, ain't that small. But now when it comes time to fight Devin, we ain't in the same weight class. He's so big. Said Devin beat Norman Jr. They always try to move the goalposts, but Devin always come out on top. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, because Keyshawn, I think he's going to be expecting Devin to just move around the ring and work his jab, and he's going to be expecting to chase Devin. That's what in his mind. That's what he think. But when Devin get up in there and beat on this boy, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So now we got to find out who Shakur from the fight. Y'all heard any rumors who he's from the fight? I bet you he don't fight Oshaki. Even though I think Shakur gonna beat Oshaki Foster, but I don't see him fighting. Town, what's happening? Town say Tank will not go through with the fight if he can't control the weight. If there's a hold on, let me see. If there's a rehydration clause, he'll do it. If not, he'll get arrested again. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, definitely in agreement to the rehydration clause. That's not gonna happen. St. Louis Mix said these goofies are talking like Key is the second coming of Mike Tyson, and Dev scared. Yeah, they're just crazy, bro. This goofiness. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the Super Chat that 5 piece. Appreciate the support. He says they want Devin to sacrifice everything, and when he overcomes, they will try to discredit him. Kun Shan needs to be fighting Norman. F the clown. Yeah, I agree. That's what he should be fighting Brian Norman. But I don't think I think he's scared to fight Brian Norman. He good for talking a good talk, but he ain't gonna do nothing. Somebody said Gary Antoine. Shakur ain't fighting Gary Antoine either. I don't think. He said once Devin step on Keyshawn, Shakur and Tank fans will become Boots' biggest cheerleader. Of course, Devin needs to move up and fight Boots. Man, Devin sitting around waiting on the little guy. He need to go up there and fight Boots. Devin need to tell you, man, this is disgusting. We already know what's gonna happen, but we already know. Yeah, Drew, I know he ducked Brian Norman. Keyshawn ducked him. See, this type of stuff that be going on behind the scenes when they ain't telling nobody. Yeah, Keyshawn had opportunity to fight, but he don't want them fights. So Shakur got to fight somebody good, or it's gonna be bad for him. He looking soft. Yeah, he looking soft. He was just on a nice high from coming from Teo fight, and then dude just started acting scared. Like he don't want to lose the status he's obtained. He don't want to lose it. He's scared. Scared of having a bad performance. Scared of losing. All that. Said Devin needs to come to the ring with the Debo bicycle. Young Abel said Norman Powell is going to the Chicago Bulls for real. The Bulls got Norman Powell, so what they so that Miami got some. They got options. Then they're gonna have to pick up another scorer. They're gonna need some shooting. So if Usyk is the greatest heavyweight fighter of this generation, and Wilder beats him, what does that make Wilder? The greatest heavyweight of this generation? Absolutely. What's up, DJ? What it do? Yeah, whoever Shakur fight got, he's gonna have to be somebody good. Shakur can't afford to take. He can't afford to. He look too weak out here now. If Devon's finna fight Keyshawn, that's the fight y'all was begging him to take. Shakur got to step up and fight somebody good. Let me see something once. Let me see something. See if the good brother's awake. Or if he's busy right now. One second, y'all. He might call back. Probably shaking the movie. All right, but anyway. Said Keyshawn is cooked. I hope he is the favorite. Yeah, yeah. What's up, the lovely, beautiful brown sugar? Tay Tay is in the building. Yeah, Keyshawn gonna get dominated. From first round, he gonna get dominated. Devin gonna outbox him easily, punish him every time he try to get too aggressive. He gonna get punished. He gonna get dropped several times, I believe. I can see Devin dropping him several times and possibly stopping him. Y'all watch what I tell you. Devin gonna beat up Keyshawn so bad, Keyshawn gonna retire from boxing and start going to church, talking about he gonna be a pastor and all this goofy stuff. Watch. Talking about the Lord then gave him a new calling. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the move. Let me drop the link. See what y'all talking about out here. What's up with the homie JC Storyteller? What it do? All right, y'all. There we go. Pull up on me. He said, didn't he come out to gospel music last fight? Yeah, he gonna be. I'm telling you, bro. He gonna do something like that. I know he is. After he get beat up, he never gonna be looked at the same after this fight. I'm telling you. Everybody gonna trash him. Shakur, he ain't gonna feel comfortable around Shakur no more. Bud and them no more. His brother's gonna look at him crazy. Everybody gonna be trying to feel sorry for him, and they're gonna be talking about what he got going on in his life and all that. Shut up, man. I don't want to hear nothing from the dude. Most definitely, Dev giving pound for pound behavior. Like I said, I think Devin is pound for pound number one. He the only one I can see out here that's taking all these fights. Want to fight everybody. Everybody on his list, he literally going after him. What's happening with Loco?
Oh, top of the AM, cuz what's going on with it?
Man, chilling, man. Just spreading the good news. You know what I'm saying? Look like Dev gonna get Keyshawn, and then possibly early next year get Tank. That's what the PBC trying to negotiate right now. They want the fight to happen in January or February or something like that.
Okay. I see it. Just a quick one, just real fast. The Lakers about to sign, not Norman Powell, Quentin Grimes. They about to sign Grimes, and they just signed this dude from the Raptors as well. There's a center dude. I don't know who that is though, but yeah. To Keyshawn, man, it's actually a good feeling to see Devin Haney about to take a easy fight, a tune up, a touch up before he get into a real fight with Tank Davis. I know a lot of haters out there. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of faith in Keyshawn Davis. Uh, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of faith in him. They feel like he can beat Devin or whatever. But the thing is, what we have to understand about the top ranked machine is top rank pair you with Spanish bums to make you look good. They're pairing you like that for a reason. They wanna, you know what I'm saying, put you out there to be this monster. And when you fight somebody from another promotion, 9 times out of 10, well, I'm not gonna say that because Buzz the exception and Mayweather's the exception, they lose. You know what I'm saying? So they get a lot of value out of you by beating up on a bum dudes. And it's easy to look good with flat-footed bums. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
easy to look good in front of those dudes that have no skills. You get what I'm saying? But I can tell you one thing the top rank is good at. And they're very, very good at boosting their fighters up. They're very, very, very good at boosting their fighters up. Keyshawn Davis is about to get knocked out. I got him getting knocked out in the third or fourth round. I'm gonna just be honest with you. He's not that good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Come the second round, I'm gonna be calling you like I told you, cuz, and you're gonna be like, yeah, you said it, and then we're gonna go from there. Salute to
Hey,
my brother Drew.
what's happening with Drew?
Yo, what's good? What's good? I'm gonna be fast because I'm in the park. I was just chilling with Optimus Prime. Walked with a Marvel lot. It was like, yo, Luke Cage. I was like, nah. I'm good. Y'all, unless y'all paying me.
Right.
I just got a question for the Shakur fans. Because I heard some other clown, some half breed claiming from Queens or whatever. He's on our good brother Chance side. Salute to the baddest brand in the land. Um, his argument was, well, his thing was Devon's thirsty for a fight because nobody want to fight him, and it's kind of like a glorified squeezing out. But the thing is, my question is Shakur fans: if Shakur's not fighting Devon, if he's not fighting Tank, if he's not fighting his 69 brother, who are you paying to see him fight? Put it in the chat. Go ahead and say Gary Anton, because I don't believe that. I don't believe that either. These guys, and I'll say it again: Gary Anton, Tank, Keyshawn, Toonshawn, all of these dudes are in a group chat with Ryan Garcia. All of them.
Right.
All of them, because they all smile from ear to ear. You know what they look like? These dudes look like when white men talk to black women give them the smile that they don't give us. They look like that.
Right.
That's how they look when they get around Ryan. All right? They're all in the same group chat. They all have a pregnancy pact that, okay, eventually, when popular demand comes up, we'll fight each other if push comes to shove. But what we're not going to do is fight the Devon. It's not that Devon is the most devastating puncher. You know what it is, man? To lose to Devon is to be a contradiction to what everything that people said about Devon.
Right.
And that's what they don't want. Devon's supposed to have PTSD. Devon had an attempt on his life because Ryan's a cheater and he's a racist and all of this other stuff. To lose to Devon is a contradiction to everything. And that's what you don't want, whether it's by knockout or whether it's by on the cards. But here's the thing. It's a fallacy in your mind. You see, this is why the more these clowns do this, the bigger my respect gets for Brian Norman Jr. He don't pay attention to all of that. The kid's not flashy. And I say this respectfully, the kid barely comb his hair. He don't care. He get in there and he gets to work. Now, in my opinion, Devin is doing Coonshawn a favor.
Oh, for real?
Because he don't have to be. He don't have Keyshawn. Watch this. What has Keyshawn done to deserve a Devin Haney for fight? What has he done? Nothing. All he done was flap his gums. And he's about to get his teeth knocked down his throat. If you don't believe it, just watch him. What he should be doing is fighting Brian Norman Jr. on the undercard of Shakur versus Devin. That's what Shakur called for. And by the way, for those of you that don't know, Toonshawn ducked Brian Norman already. He ducked him already, bro. He already did. I know these things. See, I'm putting all this stock in this loudmouth kid, this nappy-headed baboon lip knuckle dragger. Go ahead. I'm gonna be right here. And guess what? I'm going to give him that work. I'm done being politically correct. I'm not done with Xander. I still got smoke from him. And this is no disrespect to him. It's disrespect to the people around him. How the hell Xander got hot? But he got dropped 3 times and quit. But in 2024, y'all made fun of Devin. And then when you found out that this dude cheated, y'all about to go on mute. The Blues Brothers are coming to the block. You got to see this. This is hilarious.
Oh, okay.
The Blues Brothers are coming to the block in their car. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out. I gotta record this. This is funny as hell. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Hey, can I drop this real fast? Hey,
Yeah, go ahead.
hey, breaking news: the Lakers just signed Colin Sexton. That's a crazy pickup right there. Colin Sexton is a dog.
Yeah,
He a dog. And we about to sign Walker Kessler. Yeah, the Lakers are. Yeah, the league is in trouble right now. If we get Walker Kessler next, the league is in trouble. My bad, brother.
The OG Mr. Mott, what it do, brother?
Hey, what's poppin'? What's poppin', brothers?
Oh, doing good, doing good. Shout out to the coaches. Peace out. What's happening with it, bro? A long time no see. I see you out there. All right, but yeah, Mr. Mott, what you got on Devin versus Keyshawn and possibly Tank Davidson early next year?
First, I want to start off with Shakur Stevenson. I follow him on Twitter.
Right.
I ain't a huge fan of Shakur. Boy can fight, but every time he says something on Twitter, he might have maybe 1 or 2 people, that's going along with his BS. But for the most part, they be letting Shakur's ass have it.
Yeah.
He ain't safe on Twitter at all. All that dumb stuff he come on there and say, man, he don't get away with it. He basically, in my opinion, done backed himself into a corner. I mean, where do he go from here?
Right.
Anybody else that he fight, I mean, he's gonna get crapped on. Because I mean, who else can he fight that's gonna be better than Tank or Devin or even Keyshawn?
Right.
He pretty much done boxed himself in. You would think that Jay Prince them could get him to shut up, be quiet, just quit talking, stay off of the internet, man. Quit talking. You done, and I don't like to use the word duck too much because people have took it and changed it to where everything is a duck. But right. He has literally ducked all of his peers, everybody. He done ducked everybody, and it's sad. It's sad to see somebody who's as good as he is take that route. And like I said before, the boy got trauma from the Olympics. That loss. I mean, that close loss to Ramirez or whatever his name is. That traumatized that boy, and he just does not want to be in any close fights. You can't make me believe that he wants to be in any close fights. Floyd Mayweather was traumatized, but he took a different route. Shakur just basically, it's almost like he's afraid that he's gonna be in a close fight that he could possibly lose.
Right.
But as far as Devin and Keyshawn, man, I personally believe that it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight, but I think that Keyshawn Davis is a little too aggressive, and I think he's gonna eventually get frustrated, and Devin Haney just gonna be picking him apart. And like y'all said, ain't no telling what that boy gonna do. He might pick Devin up and put him in the figure 4, body slam him, put him in the figure 4. You never know with that dude. Right. He a goofball, man.
Right.
He a goofball. So I mean, I got Devin Haney beating Keyshawn by unanimous decision. And he gonna. I don't think he's gonna knock him out, but I think he's gonna pick him apart. And Shakur Stevenson still not gonna fight him.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. I don't think he is. Uh, uh, Drink more water. Go somewhere and sit down somewhere. Drink. Just this dude. I told you, drink more water is what I'm talking about when it comes to delusional people. Everything we just talked about. Devin Haney already announced that he fighting both of the Davises. He got to fight Keyshawn, and then he gonna fight Tank. He will fight Tank right now, but Tank don't want to fight right now. Tank wants to fight for early next year. Okay, that's what they negotiate. Now, maybe that ain't what y'all favorite channels are telling y'all, but that's what's actually happening. The PBC wants Tank versus Devin Haney in January or February of next year. Okay, that's what they want. All right. See, this is what I'm saying. Devin can't win. He can't. It's ridiculous. 1 minute he ducking Keyshawn. Then now he said he finna fight Keyshawn. Oh, he ducking Tank. Bro, go somewhere and smoke a dick pack or something.
Yeah, you know it is sad, because they can actually read it, hear it come from Tank Davis, hear it come from Al Davis or whoever, bro, and they still take up for Tank. But like I said, he woke up. These dudes wake up and choose that. Like they didn't choose to be have no integrity. They choose to suck a nigga off, and that's just what they are. But back to what my brother Mr. Mon said, you know what I'm saying? This is all pretty much, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really spoke to Mr. Mon, I don't believe. But to say Keyshawn Davis is good, I beg to differ. He's not good. He's never been good. And what happens is Top Rank pairs him with these bums. Hold on. What does it say? Did I say the Kessler trade? I missed it. Like I said, Top Rank pairs him with these bums and makes him look good because that's what Top Rank does. The man has 15 fights, and just like I was told the other day, you know, your first 11, 12 fights are against bums to make you look good. They're showcase fights. But outside of Keyshawn's 15 fights, I can't tell you one noticeable fight. I like Albright, but Albright is not. Albright is a journeyman bum. He's a nurse by trade. Jermaine Ortiz is a certified punching bag. You get what I'm saying? So you can't tell me one person that this man beat legitimately and then don't say that Bob Arum's not a genius behind who he put these guys up against. I mean, let's make it make sense. Majority of his fights, flat-footed Mexican fighters, no head movement, no angles, no foot movement, no nothing, no defense, no nothing. Stand in front of you, rock 'em, sock 'em, robot. Am I wrong about that, or have I been watching basketball too long?
I'm just gonna say this, man, and I understand that you can go to the Olympics and skate through the Olympics because of your competition, but he's a silver medalist. He can fight. Keyshawn Davis can fight, and I don't want to get on here and say he can't fight because if we do that, Devin Haney ain't gonna get credit for it. He already ain't gonna get credit for it. But for to take anything away from Keyshawn Davis, I mean, we see the skill set. Jermaine Ortiz is a certified punching bag in your opinion, but he can fight too. Keyshawn was just better. Now I agree with you as far as Nahir Albright, but Keyshawn Davis is a real good fighter, man. He can fight. He's an Olympian, and he passes and he passes the eye test. Yeah, most of the people he done fought have been flat-footed Mexican. I don't believe he can beat Devin Haney because Devin Haney is a better fighter, but Keyshawn Davis is a good fighter.
Okay,
He's not on
Mr.
the level. He's not on the level of Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and guys like that. But I think Keyshawn Davis is a good fighter. Respectfully, saying respectfully.
Okay, and I get exactly what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to hype up the competition. Like, I know, but the nigga's a bum. I'm sorry. And then you said, oh, he's a silver medalist. Last time I checked, gold was the highest of the esteem when it comes to the Olympics. People leave they bronze and silver medalists there. Now, just because you've been to the Olympics doesn't mean you're not a bum still. You can still go to the Olympics and become to the boxing, professional boxing ranks and still be a bum. You get what I'm saying? Look at the guy that supposedly beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. Look at the guy that supposedly beat Shakur Stevenson. You know, we never heard of these guys no more because they didn't have the professional career. So just because you medal lower than gold or even gold doesn't make you a high level boxer. You were just good at that time in those rankings. Now, when you step into the big leagues, that's what proves yourself. Your competition proves who you are. I hear what you're saying. That, oh, Keyshawn is good, but he's not on the level of Shakur and all these other dudes. So pretty much what you're saying is my guy is taking an easy fight, and I'm okay to admit my guy's taking an easy fight. I need him to take a load off because he's been carrying a heavy load. I like this fight for Devin because he's gonna show out on this dude. He gonna beat him up, and they're gonna say the kid was green because he only had 15 fights, and we know that they load you up in the front of your fights with bumps. This is what they do. Top rank, who else? Eddie Hearn and them, and everybody. Your first 15 to 18 fights are complete bums. Keyshawn Davis does not pass the eye test because you have to fight somebody to pass the eye test. That's like me and Eight playing basketball, and Eight didn't lose no weight, and he walking around 260, 280, and I'm at 200. Of course I'm gonna make Eight look bad. Of course I'm gonna make him look bad because he's not used to what's going on right now. He's not fast enough. He's not skilled enough to do what I'm doing to him. But when I go to the college ranks or whatever, and I'm playing dudes from D1 or whatever,
You
that
broke
shit
up.
looks different. That shit looks mighty different. And it's the same when it comes to boxing. This dude, Keyshawn Davis, is trashed. I'm tired of the conspiracy theories. I'm tired of y'all capping for this dude. This nigga's garbage and he ain't fought nobody. I
Hey
land there.
man, now a lot of stuff you saying it like it's facts, and it's not. It's just they just not facts. It's not none of
Okay.
most of the stuff you saying is not fact. This is just your opinion. You saying it like it's a
Could you
fact.
point it out? Could you point out the what's the not facts?
Well, if you just coming out saying he trash. That's your opinion.
Okay.
That's your
You
opinion.
you
All
have
of
a
this
point?
stuff is your opinion. Just and that's why I say I believe. I'm not gonna get on here and say he this, that, or that because I don't know. He passed the eye test, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, respectfully, I don't want to get on here. The stuff I'm saying is not just to hype him up so Devin will get his credit. I believe Keyshawn Davis is a good fighter. I've always thought he was a good fighter. I've never thought he could beat Devin Haney or guys like Shakur, but I'm not one of the people that's gonna embellish either way.
Okay.
Let me go
So
to my brother in the super chat. Bo Deasy, appreciate the love. With the 5 piece, he says, by the way, Keyshawn reacted to Andy Cruz calling him out. Tells me everything. Yeah, you know Keyshawn don't want no smoking with
Can,
Andy
can,
Cruz.
can I say hello to the beautiful Tay Tay Brown, the beautiful brown sugar? How you doing, baby? Just want to know if you're having a good day today.
Nasty
Uh,
work, boy.
but but as far as Mr. Monty, you say that it's my opinion. Okay, so what makes you good is the level of your competition, correct? Has Keyshawn Davis fought high level competition, or has he fought garbage pail kids? I'm gonna answer that question for you. He's fought garbage pail kids. It's okay.
Let me,
It's okay to be honest. The nigga's trash. It's
well,
okay.
this is the thing about that. This is the thing about who he fought. You
Okay.
know, just like I know, Keyshawn Davis had no control over his career. He can get out there and call all these people out and say all this dumb stuff about who he gonna fight, when or whenever. He had no control over his career. He didn't want to fight Nahir Albright, but he was forced to. So they might not feel he ready, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say that Keyshawn Davis can't fight. He's a good fighter. And again, in my opinion, I don't I don't go out on a limb like that and have to eat crow later about it because that we don't know how good Keyshawn Davis actually is. And we gonna see if he fights Devin Haney.
Okay. Okay. I just have one more thing. This is my last rebuttal, and then I'm gonna just let it go. Now, if I hire you as a promoter, you're the guy that's supposed to take all the flack. I put pretty much everything on you because what it says is I'll take the slack for it. Just say I made this fight. I believe that Keyshawn Davis could have fought Devin Haney 2 fights ago, but he picked Jermaine Ortiz. He personally picked him. He could have fought Devin. I believe that he picked Nair Albright and just said, hey, no, Top Rank wanted me to do this because Top Rank's there to take the bullets because that's their job. He could have been had a high level fight. He just don't want one. And honestly, and let's be honest with you, I don't think the nigga's about to take this fight. Cause he's gonna say, oh, the money wasn't on the table, the business wasn't right, so I'm just going somewhere else. And then he's gonna fight another flat-footed Mexican. Would you like to make a bet? We can send the money to 8 right now.
All I'm saying is that
Oh, okay.
all I'm saying is that I don't like to I don't like to say something is a fact when I don't know it's a fact. And
Okay.
that's just me. And if that's something that you do, that's on you, man. But that's just not how I operate.
Yes,
I agree,
indeed.
brother.
Let
I
me
respect it, brother.
let me address this guy. So, what's first salute to the sensei I see in the building, Stormy. Um, let me address this guy here, the coding therapist. He said Keyshawn will knock out Devin Haney. Devin does not have a chin, and Keyshawn is more skillful than Ryan Garcia. You will see. Okay, let me ask you a question, buddy. When the opposite happens, when Devin beats up on Keyshawn, what's going to be your excuse for why Devin won? Because you ain't gonna say Devin is the goods. You ain't gonna say, man, Devin #1 pound for pound. You ain't gonna say none of that. You gonna come up with some other type of mumbo jumbo talking about oh, but Devin, he was too big. He's too big for Keyshawn. Keyshawn was inexperienced. Keyshawn was never that good. That's what y'all always do. You know what I'm saying? So Devin ain't got no chin, right? But he got up every time he got hit with a juicy left hook from Ryan Garcia, but he ain't got no chin. Please make that make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Stormy, the sensei, what it do, brother?
Yo, salute, salute. Salute to
Salute.
the guys on the panel. Salute to the chat. Thank you, General, for having me, man. Thought I'd
Yes,
take a
sir.
little moment and help bring down the property value on this subject here. Shout
Yes, sir.
out to my brother, Junior, the truth. He say that. But listen, man, as you said a moment ago, it doesn't matter what Devin does, what move he makes or whatever for these miscreants out here who want to say things against him. The only thing he has to do is continue to ride the wave of what his intent is, and that is to be a fighter that's chasing his own legacy and looking to leave people in the wake as he goes down the path. You've already seen people jump out of the way of the bus. You've already seen people make excuses of why not to be waiting at the bus stop. You understand? So all he can do is continue to keep moving. At the end of the day, when you look back and reflect upon it, you're going to have a whole laundry list of guys who could have been a part of historical opportunities, but they're so soft-made these days that they don't understand and recognize. Remember, you said something very important, General, about this being like the fast food society and everything from video shorts and everything. They want everything on the quick, but they have no time to think about the future or what happens upon reflection. A lot of these guys, people won't even remember them, when it's all said and done. And
Right.
that's going to be their legacy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I see that, and that's the way it's going to be. You know what I mean? But we'll be able to talk about guys like Dev who will have made a certain place in history for themselves, and they will have carved out their own position in boxing. And that's a great thing because the ride is important. The journey that he's on. He's now in his third weight division, and they think that they're doing something to make things difficult for him, but they're actually making it easier. It's easy to separate the men from the boys, from the children. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. What's up, BVO? What it do? You on? There you go,
How you feeling, man?
Salute to my little big brother BVO.
man. Chillin', bro. How you been?
Hey, man, in LA, man, you know how we do it. We back, man. Cleveland is back this weekend. I'm excited. I hope everybody comes. Future face of boxing, do his thing, but Devin Haney, and whenever you want to be, they find ways to do it. And I get. Okay, my brother, we tried it. This a little better.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Oh, let me go out and come back again.
Oh, okay. You gonna go out and come back in? Yeah, I think you might have been driving through a bad area or something. Yeah, but anyway, See what you say. Town say 20 to 25% is the standard for Keyshawn being the contender. Uh, if he doesn't take that, he doesn't want to fight. Well, yeah, he got to take it. I mean, that's all he gonna get. I wouldn't give. If I'm Devin, I ain't giving him nothing more than that. He
I
gonna have to take exactly what the people say. Since
I
he want to
gorilla.
play, yo,
Gorilla.
Can y'all hear me?
yo, we
Ax
hear you, bro.
Ax say he got his money on you with the one-on-one in basketball with me. What you want to do? Hey, he say you might can beat me. What you want to do, man?
No, I can't. I can't hoop. I can't hoop.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
if we were playing baseball or football, that's more mine. But hooping, I just like I can play, but I ain't cold with hooping. I'll do. I'm just gonna foul you. That's what I do. I foul you.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I quit already. Don't even worry about it. I quit. Don't worry about it, brother.
Yeah, but I ain't hooped in a long time though. Yeah, but let me see what we got here. BBO, go ahead, brother Cook.
Oh, first thing I gotta say, man, Cleveland is back. We doing it from here to LA, like Pac told y'all. Got the best fighter in the world coming out of Cleveland. Hey, but when it comes to Devin Haney, I kind of think it's just one of them things where it's kind of weird to say this, but I think people genuinely hate Bill, so they put it off on Devin because there's nothing to hate about Devin. The dude barely even talks, but I
Right.
hear the worst things about him. I mean, the dude's a merman. What more? What can you get mad about a dude that don't talk? But I guess they hate his dad. They hate that, like we heard Bill tell Tank, "Hey, I'm talking to your boss. You stay in the gym. Let us handle." I think dudes just mad about that. That's how it always go. Whenever you got a good parent around, it's always some hating dude. Like if your mom or dad bring you McDonald's, oh, we hate you, man. Why your dad
Yeah.
come to the school, man? We hate you, bro. Like that's all that is. That's just that clown stuff, man. Because your dad was at the bar and my dad was at the playground with me. That's all it go, man. That's all it be, man.
Oh, for sure.
But
That's all it be.
but I'm excited though, man, because Cleveland is back, man. You know that we taking over, man.
Oh,
We
cool.
back.
Hey, so what y'all gonna do? Y'all getting y'all think y'all gonna get LeBron back?
I don't think LeBron will come home. He hated here, and I wouldn't come back home because every time LeBron come home, these ninjas out here try to rob him. I'll never forget LeBron threw a free cookout, right, when he was giving away bikes, and they tried to pull the chain off T.I.'s neck. You can't you can't do nothing with brothers, man. I hate
Wow.
to say that about my own people, but I seen them dudes try to snatch the chain off T.I.'s neck at a free event with free food, free bikes. They found a way to turn that to hell. So
You made a
I
police
don't think
report
he
too,
back.
huh?
Say it again.
You made a police report too, huh?
No, I seen you in the back of the car pointing people out though. I seen you out there, Bubbles. I seen you. But real niggas, we don't do that, man. We let whatever happen happen. We handle it later, man. You know how I do. Treetops, baby. Never forget that, insane.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's wild. Yo, okay, here we go. I'm trying to thought somebody was trying to come in through the back, but they left out. Somebody clicked the link, but then they left out. Couldn't see who it was. All right, but anyway, let me see here. What's happening with it, brother Blaze, pound for pound?
7-8, salute. And I want to give you a shout out again for when you got Schofield together with Blue and got Schofield to break the news that Tank was going, go into recess or get stripped of that title. So,
Oh yeah, for sure. Much love, bro. Yeah. So now you got, how y'all feel about this Keyshawn and Devin situation?
hey, I got Keyshawn. I got Keyshawn Davis. And, I don't, I'm a fan of boxing. So it's like I don't just dislike boxers. I might dislike maybe some tweets and maybe have some criticism of stuff outside the ring, but I mostly focus on what's inside the ring, and respectfully, I got Keyshawn winning this fight, from what I watch and what I think about him and what I think about Dev and what I think about the matchup and what I think about could possibly happen in the fight. And, I tell people all the time, I got Keyshawn by stoppage, and everybody asks me, why would you think he by stoppage? And the reason why is because I believe that when it comes to that Keyshawn has enough skills and footwork and ability in the ring to force Devin to not only box but fight. And what I believe, if this fight gets into a situation in which this fight seems like it's close, or if Devin possibly get down, one thing I could say about Devin that I respect is Devin wouldn't be. I ain't never seen Devin being in a fight try to survive. Even when he was in there with Ryan and he caught the left hook in the beginning of the fight and just was down, he engaged. He kept trying to win the fight, and that's why he kept putting himself in situations where he had to hit the canvas and get up off the canvas. And so I believe that Keyshawn's skilled enough to bring the fight to Devin, get Devin possibly down, and I believe he'll win those exchanges if they have to bang it out. And that's just my opinion. It ain't no hate on Devin.
Can
It
I
ain't
get a
no hate
bet?
on Bill. It ain't no hate on Bill.
Can I get a $50 bet? We can send the money
No,
to 7-8 right now. I like the way you think, kid.
hey,
You are the smartest guy I've ever heard in my life. Can we get a bet?
hey, I'll get a bet when the fight's official. They just forced the mandatory, and I want to talk about that too. So
But you will give me a bet when it's signed,
yeah,
correct?
most definitely I would give you a bet
We
when
can
the
send
fight's
we
official.
can send the money to 7-8. We just bet a friendly 50.
Yeah, friendly 50, that's nothing.
Cool, that's cool. Thank you very much.
But that's one of the things that's been frustrating with me about this is this whole negotiation situation, and when Keyshawn forced the mandatory and just all these open games on what they've been saying and what they've been doing to Keyshawn. He's little bro, the 2-for-1 deal, or all this speculation on him having to wait whether or not he want to fight because the bigger money fights for Shakur and the bigger money fight is with Tank. And Keyshawn, if you noticed, since Albright, if you know, and then even in January 29th when he asked Bill when he stopped Jermaine, can he get that fight with Devin this year? He's living up to pushing what he pursue. It's looking like if this fight does happen, it'll happen this year. And it looks like, since he got through Albright, he ain't said nothing but Keyshawn. He's been focused. And so, I ain't really been digging, the diminishment of him. And, everybody thinks he's easy work. All these people that thinks he's easy work, all these people think he's not good, they gonna find out, man.
I'm
Win,
the
lose, or
person that
draw.
thinks that.
It's gonna be a good fight. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Like I said, I respect your opinion, bro. See, one thing about it is I'll disagree with you, bro. But one thing I'm not gonna do with you is I'm not gonna name call you. I'm not gonna knock you for your opinion. I'm not gonna do none of that. Because at the end of the day, Devin is who Devin is. Devin is the youngest undisputed, right? Devin is 3-division champion. Devin is number 7 on the pound for pound list. Devin is a very, very good fighter, bro. But this is just one of them times where sometimes go ahead.
Hold on, Blaze. Didn't you get on me for saying that Joe Bachai gonna stop your boy Dave Benavidez?
No.
You called me N-word and
No,
go back to Africa, all that crazy stuff you said. Remember all that stuff you said?
No, BBO.
You thought I forgot? You thought I forgot?
Never,
No, I got you
BBO.
cornered.
Hey, BBO. BBO, I don't talk like that. And shout out to David Benavidez, man. I'm up here in the Northwest in the Seattle area. Them guys is up here. But no, I think highly of Jai at cruiserweight. I got Jai as the best cruiserweight. It's unfortunate, he signed that deal with Zuffa, and them guys wasn't transparent with him about him being able to hold his IBF title and fight for that Zuffa title, and then had him fighting in the ballroom. You feel me? For his first fight on the States. I didn't like that. He was supposed to be
See,
a main
Blaze, you
card.
let
That
the
was supposed to
whole
be
Central District down with that cap, bro.
Hey, Gorilla.
Yo.
Can I ask 7-8 just one question?
Yo.
Can I ask 7-8 one question?
What's up?
Hey, I don't know your relationship with bro, but if like this shit gets signed, please make sure he get that money to you. Cause I'm gonna get that money to you ASAP. I'll send it today.
Hey, bro, we'll be all right. We're gonna, as soon as the fight get announced.
Yeah. I need that. That's free
We're gonna
money.
do a live stream taking all bets.
Yeah, that's free money right there. I love people that think like that, bro. Thank you.
I mean, friendly 50, brother. It's all good. It's It's
And when they supposed to fight again,
Hey,
Gorilla,
Blaze, no
it's a
EPT
nominal.
though. No
It's a
EPT.
nominal bet. It's a nominal bet. You did?
You're
Well,
right.
I got a question amidst all of this kind of stuff, man. If Keyshawn is such an outstanding guy like that and everything, why he ain't never looked to opt to avenge his loss to Andy Cruz? Huh? If he is such a stellar fighter from the universe and everything, huh? Why hasn't he done anything like that?
Hey,
Why
that's a
hasn't
good
he?
question, man.
Why has, hold
Does
on, I'm
everybody
still
fight
I'm still saying.
Go ahead.
Why hasn't he come from under the wing of Shakur Stevenson? and just going out there and say, look, I'm the man, I'm this and that. You got more confidence in him than he got in himself. You
Hey, well, can
understand?
I
And
answer?
it
Well,
seems like most
let
of
me
what
answer
you
your
were
question.
talking about
Let
is
me answer your
coming
question.
from a vantage point of someone that is more against Devin than it is in lieu in support of Keyshawn, because he hasn't put the work in. The guy is one incident away from being suspended in the sport because he's mentally unstable. And to deny that means that you don't really know what you're looking at when you're looking at professional fighters.
Hey, OG, can I answer your question? So let me answer the first part. I don't know why he didn't necessarily fight Andy Cruz. You know, people, you can make the excuse that, oh, Andy Cruz is just, he was on path. He got that WBO belt that Devin vacated before he lost it on the scale, and you know he was moving through his career, and you know Andy Cruz was new. I don't know why he couldn't have just took that fight. I don't know why. Just like I don't know why people can make criticisms with Devin on why he didn't push harder for the Ryan Garcia fight. That's neither here nor there. But and then also your second part, damn, I didn't miss your second part. I just seen your third part as far as him being mentally unstable. But see, that's the thing, man, is that Keyshawn fucking blew it last year. Keyshawn went over the scale with De Los Santos. Everybody thought he was scared of De Los Santos, and you know he popped on the scale, and he my belief is Keyshawn immaturely thought he might have been the A side and thought he can come in 4 pounds over, and De Los Santos was going to still take the fight like he fought Lemos, and it backfired in his face because De Los Santos and his team was able to get 500,000 for not fighting at all, and he blew it, and he was in purgatory. He had literally a whole main line in his hometown, and it would have been his homecoming with his first hometown fight with the title. And he fucking blew that and blew his belt and blew it on the scale. Let's be thankful for Mason being on that card to be able to hold that card down. So yeah, OG, he blew it. He talks openly about his mental health issues. We've seen Keyshawn say a whole bunch of immature shit and antics outside the ring. But since he's got his second chance, he seems to, hopefully, it looks at the indication he got better people around him, and he seems to be more focused on, fighting. And what
He
I can
wasn't
say
focused
is,
on the scale when
I
now
I
you're
ain't
all
never.
bright.
I
He wasn't
mean,
focused on the scale
it
neither.
was.
Let's not do that.
Hold up, brother. It was 0.2
It
pounds,
shouldn't have
and then
been
he
that.
ultimately made it. That's why he's moving up to 147, and he's got his sights on Devin. So it is what it is. But he still ultimately made weight. And he beat Albright 12-0. And the only reason he couldn't stop him was that Wu's tough. Wu's never been stopped in his career, and he got into survival mode at the end of the fight. So,
He damn
he
near
whooped the boy.
body slammed Nair over Albright in
No,
the fight.
no,
What are you talking about?
no. He did slam. He did slam
Yeah,
Albright in the
so
fight,
I mean
and I'm
that's
surprised. And he lost
that's
2 points. And he
instability
lost two
right there.
points. I mean, you take one. You take outside of that. When has he did anything else inside the
And it
ring that
wasn't
was
12
Last
oh
was
year,
neither.
last year when he fucked off his career last year.
No, I'm
Let me
talking
tell
about
you
inside
something
the
about
ring.
what the powers that
Inside
be
the
do
ring,
with
Stormy.
boxing and people like him. They keep them in the mix because they know that there's a certain demographic of you guys that'll get behind them. Hell be damned. If they're not right, if they're not walking right, if they're not talking right or whatever, you guys will get behind those kind of people instead of telling them the things that they need to hear. Get your
No,
ish
Stormy.
together.
Hey,
And
Stormy.
this
I
is what's
respectfully
happening with
disagree.
him. They've
Hey, Stormy.
thrown him in the middle against Devin because the real guys are afraid to step up and fight him. And
Hey,
you guys
Stormy.
will get out there and say stupid stuff like he's ducking the other guys and all of this stuff for 78 and True Titan. They already talked about this earlier in this broadcast. And you
Hey,
still
Stormy.
sucking on the tit of that foolishness. It's poison. And you
Hey,
got a poisonous
OG.
mind sitting up there supporting things that don't have nothing to do with the business and the order of boxing, the progression
OG.
of the sport.
OG.
Keyshawn
Respectfully.
is one incident away. And it could happen in a fight against Devin because he's going to feel the pressure. And pressure has
OG.
always done what throughout history? Burst pipes.
Hey, so OG, I'm an independent mind, OG. So it's like I understand you got these and you got this opinion and this side and all these people that hate Bill and Devin and all of that. Hey man, I don't have their side. This is me having my own opinion based on how I see these guys perform in the ring. And now, granted, the biggest thing inside of this fight is that yes, Keyshawn doesn't have any resume. Keyshawn has 15 fights. So if you're talking about any type of notable names, I can't tell you any notable names. What I can only tell you is go off of what I see on the inside with the competition that he's had and how he's, performed. He's had all his decisions, all his fights, with the exception of the first Albright fight, which was originally a majority decision. One of them had a draw. All of his fights is either stoppages or unanimous decisions.
So
And
you
I
gonna
feel
run
like
this
he's a
dude
complete
off for me?
fighter. He's a complete fighter. In my opinion, he can fight off the back foot, he can fight off the front foot. He has a jab that you have to respect. He throws combinations, he feints, he switches levels, and he goes to the body early and often. And so I
Devin Haney
think he
does the
has,
same thing.
yeah, he does. Okay, yeah, no, Devon's great. Devon's great. What I loved about Devon is, Devon learned from the catastrophe that he had with Ryan Garcia. Because my only biggest like critique of Devin, and people don't like to hear it because Ryan cheated him. Ryan was on Austrian. Ryan came in 3 pounds overweight,
And he was
juiced
on
up.
Nandrolone too.
Okay,
Let's not forget the
Nandrolone. Ryan
Nandrolone.
was on Osterine, Nandrolone, and 3 pounds overweight. But my biggest criticism with that fight was that Bill and Devin was running around before that fight talking about they were going to stop Ryan. And then they ran in there and engaged with Ryan. And
Okay.
after that catastrophe, they don't fight like that no more. They don't
Wait,
just rush
hold
in.
on,
They
cause
don't just hold up. Let me finish, brother.
okay,
Let
I'm
me
gonna let
finish
you
my
finish, young
sentence.
man. I'm gonna let
They
you
don't
finish, young
just
man. Go
rush
ahead.
in and engage no more. Like when he fought Ramirez, I thought the Ramirez fight was I didn't like the way he ran, but I understood what the assignment was. He was on that undercard with Ryan, and he was trying to stay fresh so he can whoop Ryan. I get that, but what he showed was he showed a masterful performance with Brian Norman Jr. in a sense of being patient, maintaining range, and sitting there and waiting for ultimately Brian Norman to make the mistake. And ultimately, Brian Norman made the mistake in the second round and he put him on his pockets. And then they stuck to their game plan of outboxing this guy and going
Is it my
home with
turn
easy
yet?
money.
Is it my
Go
turn
ahead, bro.
yet?
Go ahead, bro. Since you want to wait to talk, go ahead.
I mean, you was sitting here blowing hot air and you wasn't saying nothing, bro. I was just sitting back, just waiting. What you want me to do? Continue listening to
Go
nothing?
ahead. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, when you say he ran from Ramirez, that nigga broke Ramirez, I believe, his ribs, and he was beating the shit out of Ramirez as he was moving around, and he was standing in the pocket with Ramirez too. And then I think he rushed to the center of the ring to fight Brian Norman as well, because he fought Brian Norman, the most deadliest puncher at that division. He knocked the dude memory loose. Yeah, it's hard to knock someone's memory loose. He went in the pocket with that dude and dropped that dude. Now, I understand that you a Keyshawn sympathizer. I understand you ride with the dudes with no fathers and no
Nah,
sense to be
I
in
just
out.
think he can
All
beat
right, brother,
Devin,
go
bro.
ahead. It's on you now, and I'm done with it.
No,
You
because
got
I
it. You
mean, you
got
do
it.
all this name calling. You see, this is
I
the
never
problem with
called
these
you one
faces.
name, brother. I
This
never
is the
called you
problem with these
one
Hey,
name. I
hey,
faces.
didn't
It's
hey,
like
hey, I
disrespect you
got a
these
one
question.
time.
I got a question.
sympathizers
I
and
got a question.
all
I got a
this
question.
stuff, and
Hey,
I'm
let
talking
let
about boxing and opinions,
I
and
never
I
then it
got a
goes
question.
disrespected
into
you,
all
brother.
hey, let
this
Mr.
other
Ma ask
shit.
his question. Let
Hey,
OG
hey, hey, y'all cut that out, man. But I got a question. To the brother. What is it about Devin Haney, as far as the fight is concerned, that makes you think that Keyshawn can force Devin Haney into an exchange? I mean, what is it about him that make you think he could do that to Devin Haney?
I think he can. I think he can mix it up with Devin in the sense of when Devin wants to get his offense and defense off. I think he has to deal with Keyshawn, with his footwork and maintaining range. He has a good sense of finding his range as well. So what I look at it with the fight is the first thing that they're going to establish, as Devin showed with Brian Norman Jr. masterfully, is he's gonna look to find his range. Keyshawn's gonna look to find his range. Then each of them is gonna look to establish their jab. Then we got to figure out what works from there. I believe Keyshawn is good at ranging, good at being able to establish his range, and it has a good jab. And so that's where I believe. I believe they're going to have to engage from the jump because I don't think Devin is going to just be able to get everything he wants to get off the dribble. And I don't necessarily think Keyshawn is going to be able to get everything he wants to get off the dribble. But I think both of them is going to make him work for it. And that has the recipe for a good fight, in my opinion. I just got
Okay, so
Keyshawn winning.
so in my opinion, I bet anybody on this panel and this is straight to God. I bet any man on this panel right now, and any man in this chat, when Devin watched this dude and Devin's next 3 fights, this is gonna be the same dude that come on here and say the same thing about Devin next opponents. I can guarantee it. I bet $1,000 on that. Anyone want to take
Hey,
this bet?
listen, bro. Again,
I'm not
bro, this is
speaking to
what
you,
I be
brother. I'm
saying though.
speaking to everybody else around you.
Oh, well,
Anybody want to take that bet?
the reason why I say something is
Anybody
because you
want to take
say
that
I'm the
bet?
same guy that's gonna say something
Anybody
else,
want to
bro.
take
So
the
I'm
Let
bet?
me
Yes
let me
or
ask
confused
you
no?
a
when you be
question.
talking like this, bro.
Wait, hold up. Let me read my super chat and ask a question. Shout out to Code 189 with the 2P. Appreciate the love. Family says, then what do you see? He said he basically wants you to break down the Devin Haney Keyshawn fight. Why do you think Keyshawn's gonna win, given the fact that Keyshawn has 15 fights and his level of competition? What is it about him that you think he can beat Devin Haney? All right, and I also got to ask this question first. Did you have Brian Norman beating Devin Haney?
Hey, yeah, I did have Brian Norman, and I'm gonna tell you, and I had Brian Norman, but the fatal mistake I had against Brian Norman and a lot of individuals, because I'll be over there. Shout out to 2 Cent. I think 2 Cent probably said it most eloquently. 2 Cent broke down with Brian Norman. Brian Norman don't got no footwork, and Brian Norman don't take his head off the line. And so, for me, what threw me off, kind of like with Devin, was the approach that he took with the Ramirez fight, which I kind of knew. Like I said, I kind of understood it, but then I wasn't sure what it was because it was right off the heels of the Ryan fight. And so I did have Brian Norman Jr. But I want to be very clear, bro. Like, listen, I don't hate
You just got
Haney, bro.
exposed. You a hater, man.
There's only no. There's only
As
only
soon as the
3
nigga said
fighters.
he was over there with 2 Cent, I
Now
knew
you
he
got
was
to
a
be a
hater.
fool to
Hey,
think
He's a
Brian
hater,
Norman
bro.
had a chance. Brian Norman didn't have a chance, bro. I said that when
Yeah.
that fight,
No,
I said,
let
man,
me.
that's a tune-up. This dude,
I'm gonna tell
Brian
you.
Norman, dude was fighting. My bad. Go ahead, Sebi. My bad.
No. I want to say something. Shout out to my brother Apocalypse X-Man, 2 Off TV in the building with the 25 piece. Thank you, brother. He says, salute to 78 in the panel and chat. Don't be surprised if LeBron goes to Minnesota. Wouldn't nothing surprise me about that, LeBron now. But appreciate it though, bro. But yeah, this is what I would say. The one thing Ryan Garcia fight, and this is why I hate Ryan Garcia, and I ain't never gonna like him ever, is you see everything. Ryan Garcia has convinced people because he cheated Devin. People cannot get that out of their mind. So now is, oh, Devin, he ain't got no chin. Oh, this person gonna knock Devin out. So people were picking Ramirez to beat Devin. They say,
Yeah, that's crazy.
listen, they said that Devin was
What's what PTSD, right?
PTSD. They say, all right, he got PTSD. He ain't this, and he
Don't
been
forget he's
diagnosed.
chinny as well too,
Oh
and
yeah,
he's
he
pillow fisted.
chinny.
Don't forget that
All
neither.
that stuff they said. He go in there and he dominated, but they said he ran. Okay, then he take on Brian Norman. Everybody say, man, Brian Norman finna knock him out. Brian Norman got the knockout of the year. Devin is a sucker for a left hook, and Brian Norman got a devastating left hook. And I'm sitting here looking like, bro, y'all really believe that Devin is done? Y'all really believe this? Because it's this cheating Ryan Garcia. There was nothing from Brian Norman watching his footage that would tell me he finna beat Devin Haney. Nothing. And I kept trying to figure out why everybody was picking it, but I get it. It's the Ryan Garcia mess. Now we got Keyshawn. So you admit you picked Ryan. I mean, you picked Brian Norman. Now,
Yeah.
when
He also
Devin,
picked Ryan Garcia too.
No, I didn't pick Ryan Garcia.
I'm
Hey
telling
man,
y'all.
this is what I be
I'm telling
saying,
y'all,
man.
the bet is
Hey,
the
this is
bet. Anybody on the
hey,
panel want to bet me? This dude's gonna
my
pick
dude.
Devin next 3
What's your
opponents. He
name,
gonna
bro?
pick against him.
What's your
My
name,
name
brother?
ain't nobody, brother. I
Hey,
ain't nobody.
what's your
I ain't
name?
nothing.
What's your name?
I'm a nobody.
Respectfully. Hey,
I'm a
bro,
nobody.
respectfully, bro. Hey, bro,
All right,
listen
I'm
to
gonna go
me.
on mute, bro.
Respectfully,
Y'all
bro.
handle y'all business. I'm going on mute, brother.
Hey, what's your name, brother? Because like I said, he got some type of knee-jerk reaction when he disagree with somebody that he gets into his feelings, bro. And my thing is, hey man, I'm a boxing fan. I might have a pick, but I can be wrong. And then if whoever wins, I'm gonna give the credit to who it deserves. It is what it is, brother. Like it's not. I'm not no no fanatic. I don't have none of these. I don't be holding none of these boxers to where I'm part of a club to where it's them over everybody. Like I don't move like that. I watch
I'm only a
boxing,
part
bro.
of one
Ain't
club,
about
brother,
a
and it don't have
club.
nothing to
Ain't
do with
about a club,
boxing.
Blaze.
Hey,
I'm
what's your
not a part
name,
of
What,
no
bro?
what I'll
clubs.
say,
I'm a part of one club and ain't got
what
nothing
I'll
to do
say
with
is, let me
boxing,
say
brother.
this real quick. Let me say
Yeah, I'm
this real
not.
quick.
Yeah, I didn't say you was. I'm talking about me. So you don't get me confused with these other fanatics that you be arguing with. I'm talking about
I
boxing,
don't
bro.
do no
I
arguing,
have a
brother. I just
boxing
made a statement,
opinion.
young brother. State your opinion,
And what
brother.
I'm
You
trying
be
to
on
and what I'm
two
breaking
cents.
down with you.
I know what
And
you
what,
on already. Go ahead, do your thing, brother. You
yeah,
won. You got it. You the
I'm
smartest dude on the
on.
panel. You
I'm
got it.
no. Because what I'm
But
on
have that
is
money though. Just have that money. I don't care about nothing else. Just have that money.
all right. He don't want to talk. Hey, go ahead, 7-8. Go ahead.
BBO, was
He
you
don't
Hey,
want
saying
to talk
can
something?
I,
boxing.
no, what I was saying was this, man, is that Blaze is a good dude. He not from the Central District, so I don't know. He a South End type of dude. But I'll
Hey,
say
is
this:
BBO talking? Because I
we,
can't hear him if he's talking.
yeah, I'm
He's
talking.
talking. BBO talking.
Okay, I gotta
But
go back in.
what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, Brian Norman, we knew he wasn't gonna win. I remember betting that money. I told my wife, I said, "This is an easy bet." But that showed me how much people hate Devin, because there's no way beating the dude from Mexico or beating the dude from Japan told you he could beat Devin, man. That was easy work. And if Devin wanted to, he probably could have stopped him. But Keyshawn got some talent. But at the end of the day, I think Devin got better with that Loma fight. I think Devin got better, quite a bit better when he fought Ryan, because people don't realize it take a lot of heart to get off that canvas like that. And he
Nah,
didn't even
yes,
cry
indeed.
about it. He didn't even that's the one thing I always remember. I seen Devin getting up off that canvas. I said, "Oh, he a warrior, bro." That's what I like about him. Is he the most friendly? No. Does BBO prefer to see the Mexicans? Yeah. But I'll say this: I'm not no hater. I would never say Brian Norman can beat Devin or Keyshawn can beat Devin. That sounds crazy. Do I think Keyshawn will give him a hell of a fight? Yes. But to say he'll beat him, that's a wait and see moment. Anything else is pure hate. But I get it. You know, you probably grew up around a lot of white people. You probably don't mess with the brothers, but that's okay. We still love you.
And this is another thing. I think you should. I heard you mention
BBO, Brian Manor, BBO, Brian
the
Manor.
whole
I'm
Jose
understanding
Ramirez
Brian
fight.
Manor since '92, BBO.
But anyway, you have to judge each of these fights individually. Devin Haney has fought a different way in every fight, just about. Especially this later part of his career. He fought Regis different. He fought Lomachenko different. He fought Ramirez different. Fought Ryan Garcia different. So, I mean, to judge him off of the Ramirez fight, that was after he got cheated and was initially given a loss. So, I just think that when he fight Keyshawn Davis, he's going to make the necessary adjustments. And he's going to fight Keyshawn how he needs to fight Keyshawn in order to win.
And very well
Can,
could. And I'm
can
not,
I
that's why
can
I
I
said
just
I
throw
can't
this
disagree with
question out
that.
there? Who is the young man's favorite fighter? I'm willing to bet it's Tank Davis.
No. So here's what it is. Let me just give you my top 5 Black American
I just want
fighters.
your top. I just want to see one. Just
My
one, your best
my
fighter. I don't
top
want to know
5
about
Black
the five.
no, because I don't because
Oh man, this nigga think he
right
over here
now,
2 cent channel, man.
right
God
now,
damn,
right
talking
now.
nonsense. All right, I'm going, yo.
Hey man,
Going
yeah,
talk.
go, beat it.
You
My
on you
top
on the
five,
wrong show to do
my
that, bro.
top
You on the
five,
LDBC channel,
my
bro. You
top
ain't fam
That's
five
neither.
right.
So
Black
relax.
American,
You ain't
my
fam,
top. Then
homie.
you gonna if you gonna talk to me with respect, you gonna get the same type of
I
energy,
ain't
homie. My
disrespect you,
top
family.
5 Black
I ain't
American
disrespect you.
fighters are number 1 Boots, number 2 Shakur, number 3 Devin, number 4 Keyshawn, number 5 Abdullah Mason. Tank will be 4, but Tank is inactive. I don't expect Tank to be fight anytime this year, anytime soon. I believe G Money's pump faking Devin with the particular fight. I don't believe that fight is real or realistic. I don't think Tank would ever go to 144, and it would be totally unreasonable. And I would never expect Devin to go down to 140 with any type of rehydration clubs.
Wait, did
That's where my
Cuz
opinion
just
is
say
at.
that Devin Haney was ahead of Keyshawn Davis, but he got Keyshawn Davis beating Devin Haney? This is
Because we're
why I don't
talking,
say nothing, Crip. This is why I don't say
no,
nothing, Cuz. Hey, I'm gonna go back on mute.
I have Devin above Keyshawn because of their accomplishments. But like I said, in my opinion, I think Keyshawn can beat Devin. But as y'all all say, one thing I can't defend is his resume.
Hey, let me ask you this, Blaze. Did you like when Ryan Garcia
You feel
said
me? And so I
he ain't
hope the
all
fight
black?
happens. And the fight ain't even official yet. So,
Hey, you probably was cheering when Ryan Garcia said he ate all black and muscles, didn't you? You cheered that, didn't you, Blaze?
He cut out. Code 189. What's happening, bro?
Hey, how you doing, 78, man? I've been following you for about 13 years, bro. Got the pictures
Man,
and
good
everything.
to
I just want to
good to hear
say,
from
I just want to hop on here and say, man, I commend you, brother, and everything that you've done. I appreciate your weight loss, you losing the weight. It inspired me to lose all the weight. I was dealing with some of the same issues as well, and now everything good. Doctor said everything good now. So I
you.
appreciate you
Hey,
with that.
hey, congratulations,
78.
brother.
Yeah, just to say this. Now, Blaze, I don't know you, and I would never disrespect you in any kind of way. But brother, a lot of what you've been saying, we've been hearing this shit for like the last like 6, 7 years, man, and stuff. It's like the last 6, 7 years. So when niggas said that, oh yeah, Brian Norman Jr. is just gonna knock Devin Haney out and stuff like that with no breakdown, I said, yeah, these guys are compromised, bro. These guys are compromised. It just sounds that way. Ain't no way Brian Norman knock out a nigga from Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Then that equates to like, oh yeah, Devin Haney just gonna get in there and just gonna knock him out. When I asked for like a breakdown of like, what do you see Keyshawn doing that is gonna beat Devin Haney? It's the same shit they were saying Brian Norman was gonna do. It just don't equate, brother. It really doesn't. And I land my plane.
Right.
Can I say something? Can I say something, eight, real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
The thing about this is like this. Like I said, Top Rank has people fooled. And if you're not smart enough to look at the play that Top Rank does, and this is no offense to nobody, they're illusionists. They're magicians. They make fighters look good. For a person to say that Keyshawn Davis will knock Devin Haney out, Keyshawn Davis will outbox Devin Haney, while mentioning everything that Keyshawn does, Devin Haney does better. The whole breakdown, Devin Haney just does it way better. You think a guy with 15 fights will beat a veteran boxer like Devin Haney that does this, that's been in gyms with the likes of Floyd Money Mayweather, Roger Mayweather, Floyd Sr., Shane, and I can continue Zab Zuda, and I can just continuously go on. This man is a boxing mind that's been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna mention the California that's in him. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different subject. But the whole thing is this though. This dude is battle tested. This dude fought a dude on 2 different steroids and overweight and was still maxing this dude out every time he didn't get knocked down. This nigga Keyshawn has not fought nobody, has not shown nobody on God's green earth that he can fight the likes of a Devin Haney. We want this fight, honestly, because we know this is the easiest fight ever. This is gonna be a walk through the park. So people saying that, oh, Keyshawn is gonna give Devin a fight. No, he's not. It's gonna look like Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti. It's gonna look like Boots versus Xander without the little mishap in the third. Devin is gonna dominate this trash ass dude, and then they're gonna come back, and the next person he fight, they're gonna go behind him. Then the next person Devin fight, they're gonna go behind him. It's the Floyd Mayweather effect, bruh. Make the shit make sense.
I agree with you. I agree. I've been hearing it this whole time, bro. Like if you got, it's the Ryan Garcia thing, bro. That's why I hate Ryan. Not he a cheater, but we get so fooled by because once you seen it, nah, man, nah. That how are you criticizing Devin when he went there and falsified? See, this is the problem. People say, well, he got hit with the left hook. It's boxing. You're gonna get hit with something at some point, but without the 3-pound weight advantage, without the juice, who's to say Devin gets hurt by that initial left hook that was hard for him to recover from? Who's to say that?
And so 7-8, man, it's kind of difficult, man, to analyze that Ryan Garcia
Can I
fight
say something
is
real quick,
because he cheated.
78?
He had the Nedrolone, he had the Ostarine. And so it's like people can't separate, like, if you can critique anything on Devin's side that he could have did better because he got cheated. You know what I'm saying? And what you got to understand is that from a casual fan who ain't even not necessarily don't hate Devin don't hate Devin, but not necessarily a Devin fan. It's like you can't unsee the tape. So that's a knock against him. I think even the rankings knocked him. I think he gets knocked with the Ring Magazine rankings because of the Ryan fight unfairly, in my opinion. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? But my thing is with me is like from with the boxing thing and from with me, I do my constructive critique because, like I said, the thing is for the record, I think Devin is one of the best in the world. I had Devin beating Kambosos in the first fight. Definitely had Devin beating him in the second fight. I watched the Loma fight and Devin definitely beat Loma because one of the things that I looked into that Devin did was Devin took away Loma's footwork. Loma couldn't come in from the
How you doing,
outside.
bro?
he couldn't get that pivot where he on the southpaw position where he turns and gets on the side of you. Devin didn't give him that look, and then Devin was outlanded him 40-9 to the body. And there was that 11th round to where he was outpointed 20-2. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got a recency bias because that was the end of the fight, but he clearly won, banked all those rounds early on. You feel me? So it's like, and then like I said, I thought them guys had me hyped, and while Ryan was acting all crazy, goofy, talking about UFOs and all that stupid ass shit, they was talking about they might have to bring in a whole nother fighter and the replacement and all of that. And then Bill and Devin was talking about running around that they was gonna knock out Ryan, and I'm like, yeah. And then in the first round, he runs right into the left hook, and then it's just like, when Devin ain't had a stoppage since 2019, and that ain't even Devin's game plan. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I do have a critique that they had the wrong game plan against Ryan, because I believe Devin could have beat Ryan on the juice. I think Devin could beat Ryan right now on the juice as far as his skill set if he's coming in with the wrong game plan. And so it's unfortunate that, we can't see the rematch, because that's what everybody's going to hang over his head. I'm not hanging it over his head. And for everybody who tries to say, oh, Devin's ducking Ryan, that's some bullshit. Ryan's ducking everybody. And then shout out to my guy Smoke Session. He's the first one to put me on the game where I started tracking this. Is Ryan, they done made Ryan a superstar, and they was parading him like he was a champion before he was in the champion. I knew once they positioned him to get that WBC belt, if you notice, Ryan ain't gonna fight nobody that's good. So it's just unfortunate that shit doesn't happen to Devin, bro. You feel me? And then just moving forward, like I said, I just got an opinion as far as what I think from my assessment on how good Keyshawn is. And I'm glad he get his opportunity to go against a future Hall of Famer. And I think he'll win, and he could very well lose. And so I'm not going to dismiss anybody's assessment on how Devin could win, because Devin's resume shows that he can win, a whole bunch of different ways. You feel me? Outside of somebody just saying he's going to knock Keyshawn out, because last I checked, Keyshawn ain't been searching for stoppages in a while.
Yes, sir. Well, Corey 819. Go ahead, bro. You trying to say something?
Oh yeah, I would just want to interject and stuff like that. How I see the fight going with Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis and stuff like that. I'm not just gonna say, oh yeah, Devin gonna get in there and he's gonna wipe him out and all that other stuff. I mean, the man does have skill. Keyshawn does have skill. It's just hard for me to see the skill that you are saying that he has when I have not seen it. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing, because I think personally right now, if Lomachenko would have come back, he'd probably beat Keyshawn Davis right now. I would think he would beat Keyshawn Davis right now.
No, Loma's too small.
Can I finish, please?
I second that. I second that.
Please, can I finish? I understand. I don't mind you giving me your ball later. I'm just saying, I do believe that Lomachenko can beat Keyshawn now, because simply off the footwork alone. You're saying that, Devin did this to Lomachenko, but he won't be allowed to do this with Keyshawn Davis because of the footwork. If Devin can take away Lomachenko's footwork, that's the only really thing the nigga was ever good at, to be honest. You don't think he can do the same thing to Keyshawn Davis? And stuff like that? I seen the man get frustrated. I seen him, like he said, picking people up and hit him with the Kevin Nash power bomb. I've been seeing him do stuff like this. I think he would frustrate him enough that he would open himself up, and then Devin would just beat him from there and stuff like that. That's how I see it. But I don't think that he can beat Lomachenko right now. I don't think Keyshawn can beat Lomachenko right now. He fight Lomachenko 3-4 years from now. I'm like, yeah, brother. He fight him like 3-4 years from now. Yeah, I think Keyshawn wipe Lomachenko out. I just don't believe he can beat him right now. And stuff. It just seems to me, when people enter Devin name on anything, they automatically hate him. This nigga must be like a virus or something. He gotta be. Because everybody hates the man for no reason. Not saying that you hate him, but when he's pitted against somebody else, they got so many breakdowns how they can beat Devin Haney. But nobody really seems to have no breakdowns how Devin Haney can beat all these other guys. It's the same shit over and over and over again. And then it kind of comes off like, yeah, y'all niggas just hate this guy. Y'all hate this man guts. That's what it sounds like. I land my plan. You can go ahead, brother.
Oh no, the only thing I wanted to say is my only disagreement with Loma's too small. Keyshawn's, just the size differential. That's my only disagreement. I don't think Loma could beat. And then it's not even a realistic fight. Because Loma might come in at best at 140. He might come in at best at 140. You see Keyshawn been popping the scales, so he's going up to 147. So I don't even think it's like a realistic scenario to see them fight.
I understand that.
Can I elaborate next?
Oh yeah. I'm just saying like we just talking about skill for skill right now. Like skill for skill, I just think that Lomachenko would beat Keyshawn Davis right now if they was at the same weight class. Let's say Keyshawn got himself down to like 140, really stayed it, and Lomachenko moved up. I understand there's a size differential and stuff like that, but and let's say he fight the way he would have fought, like he would probably make Keyshawn Davis look like Nicholas Walters back in the day.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
respect your
see.
opinion. Yep, I
That's what I
respect.
see. He would
Loma's
do to
that good.
Keyshawn.
Loma's good.
That's what I see. Roman's he's that good. That's what I see he can do. But and I stand corrected if I was wrong and Keyshawn went in there and just sent his ass back to the Ukraine. I'm like, okay, cool. But that's just how I see it. But but
Can I
yeah,
get up in here now?
Yeah,
yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
You saying?
Breaking news: the Lakers have officially signed Walker Kessler. So that's Walker Kessler and DeAndre Ayton backcourt. Oh, it's over with. West, y'all. Anyway, so now what I would possibly do is I like to elaborate a little bit on how Devin Haney will demolish demolish the boy Keyshawn Davis, and I'll start with the first 3 rounds. Devin Haney is we're gonna start off first with we'll do exactly what we did in the Lomachenko fight in the first third round. That's to just attack the body, keep the distance, attack the body, null all your best things that you do best because Devin Haney handicaps his fighter. So we'll start off with just the amazing body attack that Devin Haney has, which he's A+ at his body attack, and I'm pretty sure everybody on the panel would agree with that. So going into the next from 4 to 6 rounds, what will we do? We keep the distance with the jab because we have the best jab in the game. From 6 to 9, 1-2 straight down the pipe in that Floyd Mayweather right hand straight down the pipe because Keyshawn at this time is going to be frustrated. He's going to walk clearly into it. So then when we go into the 10th and the 12th, we mix it up a little bit. Keep turning him. End up, if we don't knock him out around the 3rd or 4th round, we keep turning him from 10 to 11, just with left hooks and right hooks, because we do know Devin Haney is very, very vicious with that left hook. Ask Brian Norman in his nose. His nose still ain't right. To this day, he got to go get plastic surgery. And then when it comes to that 1-2 down the pipe, we're going to ask Jose Ramirez how that felt. And then Devin Haney is known for breaking ribs. He's known for breaking ribs. So shout out to the young brother, Keyshawn Davis. I hope you understand that Devin Haney can switch his fighting style up from 1 to 12, if you even make it that far. But he can switch it up every round. He can do something different. 7-8. What's the guy that he got in his corner that he brought back? I forget his name. The boy that broke
Mickey
Mickey
Bay.
Bay. Yeah, that broke Brian Norman down. I think he said what in 3 minutes. In three
Yeah.
minutes, he broke him down. He's
Mhm.
gonna break Keyshawn Davis down even probably in 2 minutes because Keyshawn Davis hasn't showed anything. Yes, Keyshawn Davis throws combinations to dudes that stand in front of Keyshawn Davis. He's not good at fighting a moving target. We haven't really seen him fight a moving target. Jermaine Ortiz is not that. He's not skilled like a Devin Haney. And this is what's gonna mess Keyshawn Davis up because I believe he believes the hype that Devin Haney is what they call pillow fisted. But when
Mhm.
Devin Haney put his hands on him, he gonna truly understand because when Devin Haney's in training, he's breaking laws and jaws. He's breaking dudes, like literally breaking their face, breaking their ribs. He's breaking dudes. So I really hope that, you know what I'm saying, Keyshawn is up to the challenge. But honestly, anybody in their right minds know Devin Haney's gonna watch this dude, aka knock this dude out in 3 or 4 rounds. I land there.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all know me. I got Devin beating him. I think it's gonna be an easy fight. I just don't. I haven't seen nothing from Keyshawn. They even got me even a little bit worried. You know what I'm saying? I heard all this stuff before. Um, and like you say, I believe Keyshawn. He hate Devin. He a hater. So he's gonna come in trying to knock Devin out. He will come in with a lot of emotion. He already unstable, and like you said, he's not gonna believe that Devin can hurt him. But when he does get hurt, I think he's gonna panic. I think he's gonna
So
panic.
you don't think he gonna respect Devin in the sense of coming
Nope.
through and but he ain't. But the thing is I've never seen Keyshawn not come into the ring and respect his opponents.
Nah, I
When
have.
when has he got in there and not respected who he was fighting?
Well.
The
He
dude that was on
he don't respect
steroids.
Devin.
Jermaine Ortiz and
The
or
dude
and
that was on
No,
alt-right.
no, no, no. I mean, them
The
guys.
first
No, if you
alt-right
started
fights.
no,
off, them
no,
guys.
no,
If
no.
you
The
start off
dude who
that
was on
first round, them guys
steroids.
was dancing.
Nah, the
No, he's
dude
talking
that
about
was on
You talking
steroids.
about
The dude he
Limos?
fought, he said he was on steroids. The dude he fought that he said was on steroids. Nah, he said he was on steroids.
You talking
And
about
he said, yeah, this
Limos?
dude was on steroids. I guess that's his name. That's what he was in the interview talking about.
What was this Limos the one who came in overweight?
Yeah, I believe so.
He boxed his way to a stoppage though. He was
Yeah,
defensively
he didn't
responsible
smack
against
that
him.
dude. Well, this is what he said in the interview. My
He
guy. He was
countered and
like,
knocked
oh,
him out.
yeah, but he was. This is what he was saying in the interview. He said, yeah, this dude was on steroids too. He said he hit hard, but he was running through the punches. He was punching him a lot. He said, but he was just
He
running
didn't
through all the
let
punches.
Limos hit him though. That's the whole thing. It wasn't like he banged it out with Limos and knocked him out. He countered and knocked him out.
I don't think he respected that dude like that. And he said probably he knew he was on something. He had to be. I'm just telling you my opinion.
I
I'm
mean,
just
yeah,
saying my
I'm
opinion.
just saying too. I haven't seen on tape to where Keyshawn goes abandoned and just swings for the fences, bro.
Uh,
Like he's a boxer puncher.
Yeah,
That's why I
well,
think he has a chance against
I think
Devin.
Keyshawn is thinking the exact same thing Brian Norman Jr. and Brian Norman Sr. was thinking because they
But then
all sounded like.
why would he think that
Let
if
me
he's seen it?
what because it's just how it is, brother. I'm giving you my opinion. This is just an
Yeah.
opinion. Like they all have that same kind of mindset. Brian Norman Jr. said, "Man, yeah, I let the people hype me up, saying that Devin was this, Devin was that, and stuff like that." I've been hearing Keyshawn Davis been saying this shit for like at least 3 or 4 years. Probably even haven't even knew who Brian Norman was. So he's been saying the same thing. Just like 78 said, I think he gonna go in there because he hates the man so much for some reason because he didn't shake his damn hand one time or didn't dap him up. He can be like, yeah, I gotta prove it to myself that I gotta prove that he ain't this and he ain't that. And that him trying to prove something is gonna lead to him getting his ass kicked. It always happens in boxing. It always has. Like when Bernard Hopkins did that shit to Tito Tree today, he said, I can get him mad enough to hate me. He'll walk into everything. And that's exactly what he did. It's just a mind thing that I see that Devin playing on. Because ain't no way, if I'm supposed to fight this dude, I'm talking about this dude all day, every day, but never fight the guy. It's just the same playbook, bro. They got the same playbook. It really is.
yeah, I'd say,
All this animosity and all this scary stuff, it just comes off like that. And then we gonna see.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I hear you. I see how you can think that. I just seen that. I just know that Keyshawn ain't never did it. So, but Bill and them is good at playing mind games. So, you're
Mhm.
dealing with somebody who ain't got necessarily the strongest mind. But at the same time,
Exactly.
regardless of the stuff that's going on with Keyshawn, I ain't never seen him have no mental lapses inside the ring. If you can say Albright when he body slammed him and got frustrated, I mean that might have been the only instance. Other than
I'm not.
that, he
If
ain't had
I'm
no
not
mental lapses
mistaken,
inside the
if
ring.
I'm not mistaken, didn't a Hispanic put Keyshawn on his pockets?
Keyshawn ain't never touched the ground in his
You
pro
sure
career.
about that one?
Keyshawn ain't never
If I
touched the
ain't
ground in his
mistaken,
pro
I mean
career.
it's been a short career, but
Yeah, and
why he didn't fight the dude? Why he didn't fight the dude that beat him in the Olympics? I want to know that
listen
question.
again. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just
I
saying
don't know,
that's a
brother.
character flaw. But
But
I
it's
understand
interesting.
though.
It's very interesting that he wouldn't fight Andy Cruz, but he's bum rushing Devin.
Oh
It's
no, cause
very
see, I
interesting.
can actually go back to that because the crazy part is this. He was saying Devin name and then jumped on interviews, about 3 interviews, and said, "Man, I was just calling Devin Haney out. I wasn't ready for that dude. I was only
And
fighting 6 rounds, 8 round fights.
no, he said he
I'm
only
not."
had 6 or 7 fights when he
No, that he
said
did
that.
not say that. He said I was only
No, he
fighting
didn't.
6 or 7 round fights. We're not gonna
And,
lie. We not
And,
gonna
and,
lie.
and we all see him like
We're
kind
gonna
of
keep it
back out
clean.
the block
and
when
okay, so how many fights did he
Frank
have when he
Martin
had
when
6 or 7 rounds?
when Frank Martin came at him and stuff like that, we saw him back out the block on that. I'm not saying
That
that Frank Martin can beat. I'm not saying
I
that he
seen
beat
Brian
Keyshawn, but I
ran up
seen him
on
back.
Keyshawn and the
I
nigga
didn't see him back off the
improved.
block quite a few times. And then not only that, the man is a first class jig too. He'll tear your carpet up. He a first class jig too. Cause ain't no way. I mean, I'm just saying it. Like you let a Hispanic dude say, "Yeah, this dude runs boxing and all this stuff," and he cheering and following him up. Like you said, you're dealing with a man with a very like immature mindset. Like you know what I mean? He had that. He got that germ in him, brother. He got that germ in him.
Yeah,
You know
he
when you got
definitely got the jig, Germany.
you
But the
got that
thing,
when you got that jig in you, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it never ends well. It never
but
ends well.
the thing though about Keyshawn Davis that is crazy the most about him and his fans, they act like he didn't say the things that he says, and we have video audio of him saying it.
Exactly.
I can
Exactly.
promise you this: Keyshawn Davis may not make it to this fight, and if he does, Keyshawn is gonna get washed. Not because he's mental. Not because of anything like that. It's just for the simple fact is the hate that he has in him is gonna throw every game plan out of the window. And you only hate a man because that man got a father. That's why you hated on that dude. And you admitted that because he got a daddy and because he had Captain Crunch cereal, which is insane at
Yeah.
itself. Hold on, and then one more thing. Skills, bro. It's called repetition. He has no
Hey, and so
repetition. You have to. I did. Okay, you got it, brother. Go ahead, brother. You
no,
got
because
it.
I
You
was
do your
gonna
thing,
say
bro.
you said that he said when he only did 6 and 8 round fights, and when he was saying that uh calling out Devin knowing he wasn't ready,
I
right?
didn't say it. He said it, and he said
No,
he
no,
knew
that's
he
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
ready. Not me.
Keyshawn said he wasn't ready. He only was doing 6 and 8 round fights when he was calling out Devin knowing he wasn't ready. Well, his last 8th round fight was a 7th fight. So that's the only point I'm trying to make. He was 7 fights in
I'm,
talking like that.
and I'm okay with that, brother. All I'm telling you is what that young man said, and I don't know if you will agree with me on this one, but this is actually a fact because this is just not my feelings. Your first 15 fights, 16 fights, something like that, bro. They put you in there with bums to showcase you and make you look good for you can build a fan base. This man has not fought stiff competition, nowhere near any type of competition that's worthy. He's been
I
fighting
mean,
bums. He's been fighting
he
bums.
got to a vacant title in
Xander
12
Zayas.
fights.
Xander Zayas is another top ranked bum that just was exposed by Boost Ennis. I can keep naming them. Brian Norman. I can keep naming them all out of top rank. I can keep naming them. Jared Anderson is the same, another one out of top rank. You boost him up, you make him fight a lot of bums, and then what happened when he leaves the promotion? He gets beat up.
Yep, don't forget Berlanga.
Edward
Oh, yeah,
Berlanga
yeah,
as
you did
well.
Berlanga too. Yeah, Berlanga was pure
I'm
ass.
Don't
only
forget
being
Berlanga.
honest. I'm only being honest with you, brother. You're putting your eggs in the wrong basket here. He's gonna get his ass whooped. He's gonna be easy work.
Like I said, I hope the fight happens, man.
I
It's
don't think
I
this
hope the
too.
me
fight
too.
happens.
Me too, because it's easy work.
Yeah,
I
but
just
it's saying to what you were saying about like him having like actual like how Keyshawn hates Devin because of his dad and stuff like that. I had a similar situation with myself when I was growing up. Y'all remember when they had Power Rangers from like Toys R Us, and then you had the flea market Power Rangers and
Yep, I
shit?
remember all that. I remember all that. Yep.
Remember that? Remember that?
Yep.
So I remember I came to school. I had the Gold Ranger. I was the only one. My daddy came to the school and dropped it off on my birthday. The niggas that was hating on me for like at least 5 years straight was mad because my dad came and dropped off my birthday gifts at school, and I had a real Power Ranger. Them niggas had power sheriffs. They had
Y-
power
y-
sheriffs and power police. I
Yeah,
remember this.
y'all want to know some crazy shit? Let me tell you just some crazy thing real fast. Bill Haney, fathers from California, man. I respect y'all and I salute y'all. Because one thing about the fathers from California, we give our sons and our daughters game. My father gave me the best thing he can possibly give me, and that was some game. He gave me some game about life, about women, how to deal with suckers, how to suck a duck, and how to dummy dodge. You get what I'm saying? How to know, even if you're talking to a dude with broad tendencies, how to deal with that situation. So I love my father. Shout out to Blanco up out the project. Shout out to my real father as well, from out of the Playboys. But them dudes that raised me, they gave me what they call ism and proper knowledge and proper way to think in life. So shout out to the fathers in California, because y'all did well. Shout out to Bill Haney as well, another California dude.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But just yeah, man, it's just like when you see somebody clearly hating somebody for no apparent reason, and they're giving you like these kind of BS excuses why you hate the guy. It just comes. It's
So,
pure cut
so
hatred.
y'all think Keyshawn hate Devin like
I
for
think
real?
he
Like
hates
No,
his
he definitely
guts.
hates.
I think he hates his guts.
He
His
definitely
guts.
hates.
I think he hates his dad.
why you think he hate him? Was he had a
Well,
dad?
if you listen
He's
to him,
taking it to him.
if you listen to his energy, whenever Keyshawn talk about Devin, he starts talking about what the material things that Devin had. It's pure jealousy. Oh, Devin,
Yeah.
oh, his pops this, his pops that, his pops had money. Oh, Devin had designer bags before I knew what they was. Oh, Devin he was driving nice cars and stuff. And,
Yeah.
and then and he used to treat me like a little boy. Like Shakur was trying to tell him like, hey man, Keyshawn nice, and he was just kind of like blowing me off or something like that. And then and now I'm gonna fight light skin next. All that
Yeah.
monkey shit. That's monkey shit to me.
Yeah.
See, this
Hey.
dude is just he don't
Yeah.
like Devin because he's jealous, and that's the bottom line. He's jealous of Devin Haney, and he
Hey,
finna get what he's
7-8.
looking for now.
Hey, he was suing like Killmonger.
Wasn't.
He was suing like Killmonger.
Wasn't.
Yeah, that's what it is.
When-
But remember when
Wait.
they first locked up though?
When Keyshawn choked up on that line talking about his daddy, I was like, this nigga's compromised. I'm like, mm-hmm. When he was like, we don't need no daddy, we don't need that. I'm like, this is a lost Negro. This is a lost brother. What is this? Where they make these dudes at? You know what I mean? I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what it's like not to have a dad. I mean, God rest the dead, my dad passed away. But I don't know what it's like not to have a father type deal and stuff. And then the way he talks with so much vigor and hate for Devin Haney, but as soon as you tell him about a Hispanic cat, bro, this nigga be smiling from ear to ear. Just bojangling. I'm like, yo, this is the problem. This is the problem. You know what I mean? This is the problem. Once that coon come out, that Rocket Raccoon come out, it's a wrap. That's when I saw it. Him and Shakur. So his daddy Puerto Rican. Hell no, bro. His mama lying, bro. Mama's lying.
Hey, brother, I feel your sentiments, brother, because I don't know how it is not to have no father.
I don't know what it's
my
like.
dad right now. Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
I got a problem with this right now, or this broad did this, or this, how I address this situation.
Yeah.
It feel good to have a father in
Yeah,
my life.
it
Because
do.
my dad been there since day one. I don't care.
Yeah.
He a pimp, he this, he that. Yeah, I got the
He's
best
your
father
daddy.
in the world, though.
Mhm.
In the world, though.
They don't know what it's like when your daddy touching your hair and shit when you playing catch. They don't know what it's like, bro. They don't know what it's like. You know what I mean? Your dad come home and stuff like that. He like, all right, what we gonna do today? We gonna do this. We gonna do this. We gonna out with my father in the kitchen and stuff like that. It's just different. And when you see a guy who doesn't have that, and he's talking so much about somebody he hates, it's pure jealousy. I'm pretty sure right now, you can go back 15, 20 years ago and ask Keyshawn, when you trade places with Devin Haney, this nigga jump for joy. And he can have a daddy like that. He'll jump for joy. Because he was doing splits and tricks on it for these other cats, like circus acts on this joint, him and Shakur. I know what hate looked like, and them two niggas is the biggest haters I ever seen in my life. The way that nigga was looking at Devin after he beat Nolan, I'm like, look at this hilarious dude, bro. I mean, just pure horror. When I look at him, he's just a pure horror. Can they fight? Hell yeah. But that don't take the whole out of them. Don't. That's just what I see. You know what I mean? And everybody says it. When everybody says this stuff, everybody gets mad. Then when I start to see, I'm like, well, these guys are hoes too. They gotta be. Cause ain't no way you going on all these people's lives saying, yeah, I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight there, but my little bro, he gonna beat him up and stuff like that. My daddy will kick my ass if I say, yeah, I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna let my little brother fight. My daddy will make me fight my little brother and the dude. We don't get down like that. I'm gonna let somebody else take my word. That's not how I was raised, bro. I'm not gonna put another guy in front of my challenge and stuff. See, Keyshawn's not. I mean, excuse me. Well, I'm talking about Shakur. Shakur's not that bright, bro. And that's another thing. A lot of these niggas just ain't smart. And they be like, oh well, how are you gonna claim fame off another guy beating somebody else? That's like you having sex with a girl, and I say, yeah, he fucked, so I'm good because he fucked.
You know what's crazy about that sentiment that you just said? I do believe Shakur's got a little game about himself, and I'm gonna tell you why I believe Corey got a little game about himself. He's sending a little fuck nigga out there to get beat on real quick. He putting a battery in his back. He running him up, and all the fans is right behind him. Yeah, Keyshawn, you can do it. You can do it. Whole time he just gonna do him like he just did Raymond Ford.
Hell yeah,
that's the same way.
That's playground game, bro.
I'm gonna send you out there because I really don't want to smoke. But you dumb enough to go do it. You dumb enough to go do it.
I remember one time we was at the church and them niggas hype nigga up to go steal from the church, bro. Like, yeah, man, just go up in there, man. You want to get these dollar riches, right? Yeah. He going. He yelling his wife, and they talk little man up to go in there and steal from the church and got his ass toe up. That's exactly what Shakur is doing. That's like when you on the playground. He's like, hey, yo, man, Raymond said he can beat you, bro. I'm not saying he can't beat me. They're like, why don't you fight him? He don't like you. But yeah, he said he can beat you too. So you need to go over there and handle that. And then Keyshawn's so stupid, he gonna do it.
Like we used to send dudes in the hood to do that, the little hang around niggas like, hey homie, hey, go handle that business over there, woo wow,
Yeah.
and go take care of that. Here, let me give it to you real quick. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We don't care about whatever happened to you. Whatever
Yeah.
happened
He
to
a
you
send
happened to
off.
you.
He a
It is
send
what it
off.
is. That dude's a send off, bro.
He's a
And he
send off,
know it.
bro.
But if he had a daddy, his daddy could have showed him what was
Yeah.
going on before all that was even
Yeah.
happening. But hey,
Uh,
game recognized
yeah.
game, and
Yeah.
he ain't got
Yeah.
none.
Yeah. Daddy'd be like, why the fuck you doing for some niggas that ain't doing for themselves? How that don't even make sense. Why they hype you up to do it? Why they ain't doing it? Oh, because they said I can do this. I'm like, man, they only hyping you up when you're doing something wrong. But if you're doing something good for yourself and stuff like that, they're not really on your side, are they? You right? So it's just like that. But yeah, the cat ain't got no daddy, and he a rocket raccoon in my book.
That's a
Yeah.
fact, man. I just like I say, man. You can't set me up with the Dulo twist. Keyshawn could have been like, nah, bro, we both at 140, bro.
Come
Let's
on.
get it in, bro. Let me and you fight. How you?
Mhm.
I don't understand. I don't get it. I never knew that they cashed checks together. I didn't know the check said Keyshawn Davis and Shakur
Yeah.
Stevenson. I
Yeah. I
didn't
didn't know
know.
that.
But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
But
Top rank about to
they
shelf this dude, and it is what it is.
Mhm.
yeah, they
Hey,
do
so
everything together, but they didn't want to sign no
No
contract, but
problem.
Devin fight both of them.
Yeah.
They
hey,
didn't want
so
to do that.
the shield narrative, and
When he
then like
tried to talk, when he
the
tried to talk
together
that shit with
narrative.
Zab,
I
Zab
don't
like,
agree with that
Zab,
because
do
what
you
it
know
seemed
you a
like
fuck
is it
you a
seemed
fight
like
or something
Keyshawn
like
was
that? He's
upset
like,
with
it
Hey,
was a
hold on,
money
hold on,
thing.
hold
Can
on, hold
y'all
on,
hear each other?
hold
Can
on.
y'all
I'm
hear
just
each
trying to
other?
jump along.
Well, everybody talking at the same time. Can't,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
can
I
y'all
can.
hear each
Here, let
other?
me go
That's what
back
I'm
in. Let
asking.
me.
Can
I
y'all
don't
hear
think they
each
can.
other?
I can hear 7-8. I can't hear
Oh,
the
I
other
can
guy. Here,
I
let
can
me go
hear
back in.
y'all. I'm not talking.
Okay, you hear everybody? Everybody can hear everybody?
Blaze, I think he just left out. He's gonna come back in, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I didn't know he was talking, but yeah, when he tried to hype it up and try to make it seem like, oh yeah, Zab, did you need to go fight Floyd and stuff like that? Cause y'all brothers and stuff like that. He like, oh, yeah. I knew he was getting what he did, and I would get a whatever you had to. Like, listen, man, we gonna fight, we gonna get this bread and stuff. But the way he was talking was like, well, if I can get Zab to agree with what I'm going with, I don't have to fight Shakur. But Zab didn't fall for it, so he's like, yeah, I feel you, OG, I feel you, I feel you. I'm like, yeah, this dude's a sucker, bro, first class sucker on this. I'm like, man, he doing everything he can in his power not to fight Shakur, but but do the same shit to fight Dev, but not fight Dev. So I just don't get that. 'Cause I, it don't register in my head.
They making love to each other on the low. That's
Gotta
why.
be,
They're in a
gotta be,
relationship. That's why.
gotta be. Then one of them Tyler Perry relationships, bro. Got to be.
I'm not gonna say his name,
Is that
but
right, huh?
I mean, well,
yeah, I
excuse
ain't
me,
gonna say his
TP,
name, but
TP.
yeah,
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 it's funny style because I
yeah.
mean I got brothers, so we cool and all that. But if there's a way for us to make $50 to $20 million together, and we got to fight, I'm like, hey man, let the best man win. We can be cool after we fight. We cool before it. It's just
Now,
business.
it's crazy. I told Eight that. I said, nigga, if they was offering us 10 million, nigga, for us to fight, nigga, shit, you better come
Let's
on.
do it. Come
But
Absolutely.
on.
the
Better
the
come on.
reality is
Come
though,
What
them
you
on.
mean,
guys
nigga?
ain't
What
Hey,
you mean?
we,
like
hey
hey,
man, we
just like
gonna
with
toast
Devin
up
and
when it's all
Keyshawn,
said and
right?
done.
There ain't no money in
Hey,
it, right?
Hey,
This ain't a money fight,
let
right?
Blaze
It's Devin
talk.
for
Go ahead, Blaze.
Keyshawn. And
oh,
so
I'm sorry.
Shakur and Keyshawn wouldn't be a money fight either, right?
What was it again? Blaze? Blaze, you were just talking. We can't hear. Yeah, I don't know. He having some connection issues. But anyway, man, we've been out here cooking for a minute anyway, man. But yeah, man, I want to thank all the family for coming up, pulling up on us, man, and chopping up with giving us a good game. But yeah, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man, and we'll take care of some business real quick, feed these dogs and all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. See y'all next month at the
Yeah,
meet and greet. We up out of here, dudes.
he had them power sheriffs.